No.
I do. I'm like item level 140. Like this is
Jesus.
Gotta buy inky blacks. Super important. Don't play without your inky blacks.
true, especially in this dungeon, because like the first and last boss are outside.
Ignore that, Awaka.
Okay.
Or a mailbox
Okay, let's make
nearby?
a time invite.
I have a Katie I can drop.
Oh, cool. My
Fucking
junk.
50 gold for an inky black potion? Really? Come on, Organon.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, it's not Norganon's fault that you don't have inky blacks. Let me just put that out there.
I have like 17 stacks of them in my bank on Storm Rage, but
Okay.
I just been bringing
Can
them with
we
me.
talk
to
about the
Morgana.
fact that heavy Knothide, Berean armor, and heavy Berean armor kits are all more expensive than I was using that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Hey, does anybody
Toxic.
have the Isn't there a quest for dungeons in town for rep?
There are usually 2 dungeons, yes.
Does it one of
Yes,
those?
it's not these 2 though. Wait, no,
Okay,
one of
sure.
them is. Theater of Pain is, but I already did them, so I don't have them.
Okay.
No, sure.
Get it?
Somebody just shared one.
Can you share? Go
Yeah,
get it
it's
and
necrotic
we'll
weight
summon you back.
Theater of Pain.
Somebody just shared. Yeah, they're being
Okay,
shared right now.
sweet.
Yeah, I
Oh.
just shared him.
Well, apparently I've done it too then.
Or you've already got them in your log, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a Katie if anyone needs mail.
I'd
It
like
says
to
you're not
check my
eligible
mail,
for that
please.
quest. Why would it say that?
You've already completed
You've
it?
already completed it?
No, it says that Rihanna's completed that quest. It says Penny is not eligible.
Oh.
Oh.
Has it
have
done
you-
the campaign stuff?
No, she needs to do the very first quest
She
in
needs to talk
Ormos.
to
Where he,
the
yeah,
Ormos
he tells
guy.
you to go downstairs and talk to them. Which one is it? It's the
Yeah.
Week and Theater of Pain. It is this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Penny, Hearth.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hearth,
say, if
Hearth,
you
Hearth.
want to Hearth and grab it, we can just summon you back real
Yeah.
quick.
Need to
It's
Cool,
not-
thanks.
it's
I'll
not
do that.
Not worth to do it.
It's the guy in Ouroboros where...
It's the innkeeper, so
He's-
the
he's
innkeeper
a
should have a
champion.
quest for you.
Oh, okay.
You should have a quest telling you to go downstairs and talk to the traders downstairs.
Yeah, I know the innkeepers had a quest for forever that I never took.
Oh yeah, it's a 30-second quest. You walk downstairs.
Okay, sweet.
I think it's about time to buy a new mouse. My right click is starting to be unreliable.
I hate that, dude.
Like sometimes I'll go to
Probably
right
need a
click
new
in front of my
one, too.
camera, and the camera.
I need a new keyboard way worse than I need a mouse, though.
Super sales.
Good thing it's Prime Day today.
That's right, it's Prime Day. Fuck
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
just-
let me look that up. Damn. Does Device Manager know what model my monitor is?
It's
Should it?
Should
If it
know.
doesn't, then Control Panel should see it.
Totally fucking
Yeah.
does, dude. Hell yeah.
Silly Munchkin.
Bone Salino. Nice.
It's,
And get
I
Death
mean,
Knight.
it's kind of a scuff group, but it'll work.
Yeah, we're just fine.
We got this. Okay, how do you get under where the guy...
So go
Hmm?
to the left or the right. When you're at the innkeeper, go to the left or the right into one of the dining room looking areas, and there's
Uh-huh.
stairs in the back.
Pog. Okay, thanks.
You know what I really hate about buying monitors though? Like, you just need to buy them all at the same time.
The OCD about him not matching.
Yeah, like if the tint or the color is not off, or like, yeah, like the bezel's not the same. It's not
I get
ideal.
that.
Alright, Necrotic Wake, Theater of Pain, check.
Got him?
Yeah. Here we
Uh,
go.
Huge.
How's
Huge.
this?
I wonder what's better just for dungeons.
I don't think I
Here,
said it's a mythic. Oh, I did. All right, I'm good at this game. Excellent.
Pro.
I'm dumb. How about 1 flask and 2 armor kits? Something wrong with my brain. Armor kits last for 2 hours. Flask lasts for 1. Also, don't look at my chest. Don't look at it.
That's all right.
Don't look at it. It's from the last X-Pax raid.
You didn't find like a new chest the whole time you were leveling?
Nope. Well, the last X-Pax raid gear was pretty good, like 120. So
Oh yeah, that is.
leveling gear didn't get up that high, really.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to say, I had
Good
my Heart of Azeroth for fucking ever after level 60 until I found something better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
the
same.
cape and the neck. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
leveled those things last X-Pax, they lasted.
Go, go,
Yeah,
go.
my neck I couldn't replace for a while, and I was like, this is weird. Okay.
Bone Storm.
Oh yeah, I gotta beat these guys up.
Who we kill him first? Oh, Skull, probably, huh?
Probably.
I didn't get into boomy form. What happened there?
I'll
Break the shields. Excellent.
My DPS is probably not gonna be great because I'm practicing Fury tonight. I haven't played it and it's good now, so.
Fury's pretty fun.
I feel like it's kind of the redheaded stepchild spec of Warrior, but that's probably
I mean, that's probably
that's
arm.
a me problem. No, see, I think I like arms. I think arms is like the spec, the DPS.
What
spec.
do you have against redheaded stepchildren?
Right?
They're actually great, and I love
Yeah,
hanging
Kagan.
out with them
Careful.
constantly.
What do you got against him, Kagan?
I think they're great. I'm just not one.
Yeah, it's okay. We sent for our friends.
Yeah. Dude, that's rule number 3. Hello.
Hey, did we write these down?
Oh boy, upgrades.
Huge.
I love upgrades.
A chest. I need a chest. Let's see. What do we got? We got a 120 chest, 135 shoulders. Like, yeah, those shoulders are from the raid. They're 135. Like, not replacing those. Questing.
I mean, you could if you did World Quest, but yeah.
Well, yeah, war quest,
I
but
see-
not while
I
leveling.
see your point. Yeah. 100% see your point. Baron, you're gonna die.
Which one is better? Elite, esteemed, honorable, or prestigious?
For what?
If choose. I don't know. They're all the same.
Prestigious
You
just
talk for
sounds
what?
better. I think.
What are you talking about, Kagan?
Context?
My flags. Okay, my bad.
Can you tell me?
Oh, your little flags that you wear? Okay. It's like, what are you talking about?
He's doing warrior things, no big deal.
He's not even doing
He's
warrior
doing
things, he's doing
PvP things.
transmog.
Oh.
I'm increasing my DPS by at least 10%. Okay, guys.
I mean, Transmog's the real end game, so you know.
I mean, I don't disagree whatsoever. I think I made a spreadsheet of like what I want to run on certain characters,
I'm
so
a
I
Jackson.
totally get that.
Spreadsheet nerds. I'm with that crowd.
I'm
Yeah.
opening the flag, guys. Don't worry, I opened it.
Good
Hey,
job.
yeah, thank you.
After the battle was over, thanks.
Whatever opening the flag means. It's the
I was
600 buff. We'll have it for this whole hallway.
If you want to
Oh, it's
keep
a buff?
going, go
I thought it
for
was
it.
the debuff.
I will BRB real quick. Our food is here.
Dinner!
See, this is why we run 2 tanks.
Indeed.
Yeah, I saw that on your stream, Kagan, and I was like, why is he running 2 tanks? But now I get it.
Pro strats.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with it. It works.
All right, be ready. Pride spawns after this guy.
Mm?
The 0 does? Really?
No.
Okay, let's see. What's my keybind for? Yes, that. Mine. Mine.
Oh, you did Dark Knight
I
things.
stole the fucking mob.
Control undead thingies. Such a good skill. So underutilized unless you're doing really
When it-
high
I
mythic
mean-
plus.
Yeah, when it's useful, it's super useful. It's rarely useful, but man, when it is.
I feel like I sympathize with this skill.
Remember Dark Simulacrum? I love that skill so much.
No, I don't remember what does that do?
You don't remember that one? Oh,
It
it's
did
you put like a-
stuff.
yeah, you put like a ward on yourself, and the next spell that hits you, you get a copy of that spell.
Oh, that was a PvP talent, wasn't it?
Well, originally it was just a talent, and now it's a PvP talent.
Okay, yeah, because that's how Death Knights steal fucking polymorph every once in a while.
Mhm.
What is happening?
No.
That's the
Oh
only reason
my
I know
god.
this.
Having polymorph is like that. Like, shit, that'd be
It's
amazing.
We're all here, right?
Is this a boss?
It is a
Yep.
boss.
Alright, let's go.
Oh no, this is he picks two people and throws them, and they fight.
Yes.
Send me and Kagan, send me and Kagan, send me and Kagan.
I don't think he sends healers.
I have.
No, he doesn't.
We have 2 tanks. We need one of you guys to.
I mean, the other tank is not here, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I asked if we were here. I thought I saw him come in. My bad.
One of you has to win.
Oh
and
wait,
one
no,
of you has
he's.
to
Oh,
leave, so-
is he auto following on me?
Oh, maybe. I thought I saw him with us, so I was like, okay, we're good.
He totally was AF'd on me. Actually, he's AF'd on you, I think.
Yeah, I think he is actually.
Oh
Which is
no!
good. That's fine. I can keep it. Oh, there's no flags. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Shit. Do I just?
So that's what
do you just
there
go?
was.
Yeah, we gotta kill this banner. Is this the first banner, or am I just not paying attention?
I'm dodging it. You're dodging everything. I don't know what it means.
It's the second
I need
banner.
No!
This banner needs to die. There we go. Oh, did I save him? No.
Man, is what little avoidance I had made it so I dodged a bunch of your skills? Because there is definitely... I should have died really fast there.
I don't know what was happening. Was that an idle thing or?
No, I have an item that gives me
Just a-
avoidance right
just a
now.
We don't need to kill that flag. Fuck it.
Well, it's dying.
I definitely just killed the flag.
I killed it
fine.
because it refreshes my Tiger's Fury, so it was useful.
I'm helping.
But the same damage put into the boss would have ended the fight.
Not
his
being
auto
useful.
follow might break.
Nope.
Excellent day.
Auto follow is pro.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure because you like have to jump over that ledge sometimes. Let's go to the right first. I'm gonna break this guy. Don't worry.
Are you gonna retake him?
Yeah.
I freaked out. I attacked him. I executed him. You said
I
it. You
worried.
warned me, and I still did it.
I said don't worry, and Kagan worried.
Kagan's like, no, he's
Wow.
getting
We
condemned.
actually have 2 minutes left on our banner, so I'm not gonna grab that new one yet. We'll get that one after we kill that boss, and we'll have it for the next one. Oh, we go, by the way.
Fine.
We go. Gore Fiends will help, maybe.
I'm helping.
Oh god.
I got you, I got you. Come on in here and I'll trank. We'll be alright.
Slappy
Yeah.
Hands doing all the work. Good job, Slappy Hands. It's just constantly gripping them so their casts are getting fucked.
Were
It's
they
not Grippy
stupid?
Hands, Slappy Hands. Grippy Hands is the fucking
Ah.
Denathrius mob.
Creep
I
mode.
see. Oh, he's immune to stun. Feels bad.
Yeah, it's so annoying when like Stormbolt.
It
is
would
just,
be
like,
nice.
doesn't
It
work.
would. I mean, I get it. He's a mini boss or whatever. So okay, but like, can we at least get an indicator? You know, like, so I don't have to just remember.
What makes me mad is like I know that for a fact during Kata, right? Stormbolt had a caveat where it was like if it was immune,
Immune does extra
it
damage.
did like 500% more damage, dude.
Yep.
Like, why is this? Why did we reverse? Like, what happened here?
Because Blizzard knows what
Undetected.
you like that's fun.
Yeah,
Fun
I know, right? Because that was like a good thing, right? So we took it away.
It's right
Yep.
here. It's my mighty Caravan
That was
Brutosaur.
like positive game design.
But I can't
It's
use
just
it
so
in
weird
game.
how, like,
Go on.
game design
Go
things
on,
like
Mama.
that are good just get forgotten about and go away. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird.
Bone
Because
score.
whoop,
Have fun fending.
I'm just a whiner. I'm just a boomer who wants everything to go back the way it was.
these
Back in
my
my
muffins.
day.
Fuck yeah, they're my muffins.
Fucking murder. Shut up, Bo.
500% increased damage.
I mean, there's a reason I don't play Hunter anymore. They ruined Marksman and have yet to make it good again.
That's actually kind of the opposite of the meme, though. Like, the meme is back in my day, shit was harder. But we're like, back in my day, shit didn't suck. Put it on the right side, please.
I mean, that's like the millennial life, right?
John Oliver did a video covering this, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's some kind of like home renovation assistance plan or whatever, and the whole
Was there
beginning of it. He's like, now, if you're watching this video and you're under 35, you might be wondering what a homeowner is.
Oof.
Ouch.
Ouch.
I know what a homeowner is.
I feel
Something I'm
attacked.
not-
Yeah, same.
Oh, I
Nice.
potted myself there. Oops.
He's like, don't worry. He's like, a couple years ago, America decided that you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Big oof.
He's not wrong. Oh, I gotta go do this.
I gotta move out of California. I'm never gonna be a fucking homeowner in California with the way things are going.
Jesus.
Come to Kansas, dude. You gotta live in the Midwest. Everything's cheap.
I'm
Hell
gonna
yes.
go live in Wyoming and freeze my ass off while not paying income tax.
Yeah, there's that too, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that.
What the fuck is in Wyoming?
Cheyenne,
income tax.
mountains, snow, hour and a half from Denver. So if I want to go back to civilization, I can just drive an hour and a half. Oh.
And marijuana's legal.
I don't know. It's like
Yeah, but everywhere marijuana is illegal, Delta 8 is legal, so like, who cares?
What's the
Wyoming's
percentage
like
on this
horseland and
cartridge,
stuff.
By the way, does anybody know?
I don't know about the cartridges. The gummies are 25 milligrams.
Yeah, but she's talking about like percent splits between CBD, THC. I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No.
I'm assuming they're CBD heavy.
Not heavy. Like, the whole point of them is to get you high. Like,
Move away.
Nice.
From people. Let's see, where's Rihanna?
they make no bones
Don't you
about the
fucking
fact
dare.
that they're literally just a fucking to get you high. They're not CBD shit.
Also, I should be like the easiest person to fucking find because I'm a giant fucking sparkly cat.
Why you run into China? Just go stand in the grippy hands.
Oh, I don't know because I don't know this shit very well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
these little green guys over here next to me. That's where you stand when you get
Oh, I see. That
Just
makes
know-
a lot of sense.
Yeah, they'll grab your ghost, and then your ghost won't run from you, and you can recover it easily.
Okay. This is why I do things with people that know what the fuck's going on with these dungeons.
Same, actually. Gotta play with people that are better than you, you know? They make you look good.
Oh, he's back. Okay. I just
Oh.
oh shit.
He's also getting
Sorry, I
murdered.
didn't say anything.
Dude, this boss is so lame.
What is it? Giant blood tusk.
I love being a kitty cat. I can fucking attack from here. Thank God for Boomkin.
Yeah, he has a very forgiving fucking hitbox, and then that 5 extra yards just makes it lolsy.
Yeah, Boomkin Affinity's so good.
I couldn't hit him.
Hee hee.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who needs it?
Hmm? Oh.
So letting Ruby
Still
drink
letting
it.
Ruby, that's the caster thing, I think.
You should totally switch your spec
New
to a
banner.
feral so I can steal your gear. Just saying.
I can switch my looks back. Absolutely.
Let's do a big
Yeah,
one
let me
here.
It's up here.
Begin? Alright.
Hang on, let me
A
get up
big
there.
one. Because this room takes forever if you don't do a big one. Gorfiends, Bone Storm.
I'm just doing cat things.
Withering Discharge is like the big thing to watch on this pull. If you're ever doing it on higher difficulties, you gotta kick Withering Discharge. Meat Shield is also pretty important, but Withering Discharge will kill your party.
That is good to know. It's
They
like-
throw in a bunch of little, like a little bunch of little fake spells that are like, oh, I should kick that, but no,
Mm.
it's all the Withering Discharge. Yeah, Decaying Filth. Like, if you have spare kicks, cool, but it's all about those. The Decaying Filth is bait.
Stun the decaying filth and then interrupt the withering discharge.
Yep.
Easy clap.
I mean, if you have extras, then awesome. Ah, this guy. I love the rancid gas bag. Because he
One
shits
that
on you.
farts and shits.
Yeah, he's the one that
Shits.
barfs and shits on you.
Yeah.
Look out! It's literally in front of and behind him because he's farting and shitting on you. Hence, rancid gas bag.
I don't even know what happened in this game, Waka.
2 DPS left, and that happened.
Oh.
No, thank you.
Apparently I was tryharding.
What a tryharder. When did that turn into an insult?
I don't know. I was
Why
shooting
should
people
it
that were
be?
like
That's what I don't
standing
get.
still. So like it wasn't
I
hard.
was always told it was good to try hard.
Oh boy, that happened. Gonna
I'm saying again.
move a little bit. Yep, grippy hands, or clappy hands, slappy hands, whatever it's called, coming out. I just love it because it just chain pulls
Hi,
everything to me. I don't have to worry about mobs trying to run away.
I'm being attacked by kittens.
I think
Hi.
Maldraxxus was the
Yes.
play. It's not like it's not the Covenant any of the guides will tell you to play as a Blood Death Knight, but I like it.
All that matters is if you like it.
This is a boss.
It is
Yep,
a
it
This is
boss.
a boss.
Just dodge the chains that come out of the walls. There's always 2 gaps on each side.
I saw this mechanic for the first time like not that long ago, and I was like, "Oh, this is easy."
And don't worry about the ads. I've never
Or
done this
fail,
with a
like I just said.
non-tank. I've never been gripped in by that before. It's so exciting.
Are you crushing on him, Borsa?
Oh God, no! I'm doing 1400.
Sounds a little crushy.
DPS. Oh no, I just enjoy like getting to see aspects of the game I never get to see because all I do is tank.
It's true. Like, it actually sucks, like, as a tank, because, like, like, people complain about, like, different routes all the time, right? Stuff like that. As
Yeah.
tanks, we never see other tanks, how they tank, unless we, like,
Yep.
actively do research, which is,
Good thing those walls
Ooh,
didn't technically grab us. Nice. Getting all the fucking
that
loot.
is not an upgrade though. Feels bad.
Oh, I guess not everyone's running this at 140, huh?
See, I'm gonna say, would you like it? Because it's not an upgrade, so.
Yeah.
Alright, give me one second.
It is slightly better than my 130 and 132 rings.
My target is too far away. Come back.
Oh yeah, here. Actually, I don't want this guy anymore. Let's just kill him real quick. Thanks.
What are you doing, Munchkin?
Oh yeah, I have an on-use trinket that I just used for the first time this run.
Nice.
Oops.
oh, yeah, that's the thing. Trinkets.
Oops. That's why I don't
dude,
use
some
on
of
trinkets.
us have on-use trinkets.
Oh, yeah, I'm smart, and I have 2 passive trinkets. Actually, that's
Yeah.
not smart for DPS.
That's what
I try and do 1 and 1. Make it easy.
Yeah, I like
that's
doing one and
usually
one.
the play. Ever since they changed it to where you can't stack trinkets, that's 1 and 1 is usually the play.
Yeah.
Can you still fall down this? Sure can.
Yeah, I would say the answer would be yes.
I don't know.
No fall damage.
Do on
though.
my shaman, I can snack Dreadfire Vessel and Soul Igniter, so.
You
Kinda
having
weird.
fun watching my stream, little kitten?
Yeah, there are certain trinkets that.
Oh, she's
I don't
attacking
know, I
my
assume it's
stream.
just a bug. There are some trinkets that you
Yeah.
can't
Oops.
still double up on. Soul Igniter is one of them.
Yeah, if I use Soul Igniter first, though, like,
Mhm,
I gotta
it's
wait
gotta be in
30
the right
seconds
order.
for Dreadfire, and I'm like, well, this is bullshit.
Yep, that's why I think it's bugged, because the order matters.
Yeah. I didn't think about that until you said something, and I was like, oh yeah, now it makes perfect sense.
So did we just go from boss to boss? We did, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, we did the whole
Yeah.
dungeon.
You
Alright.
clear it, and then you go up top and kill the last.
Move away
Like
from the
Snake
rift.
Lady.
Move away from the rift.
Oops.
Boop. I fucking love Gorfine's Grasp so much. Who dropped their ad all the way up there?
It definitely wasn't Penny.
Dodge the charging boys.
She's the only one that's range, I think, actually.
It's true. We are very melee heavy. Move away from the rift. Stay together. Don't stack, but stay together. Easy.
Easy peasy. Oh boy, I got a mythic level 2 keystone for Sanguine Depths.
Nice.
Clap some crit haste boots you need.
I got a 49 item level upgrade pair of shoulders. Woo!
Nice. Those booties are are they an upgrade? They are not. Never mind.
Okay, you sure?
Yes.
Okie doke.
I mean, unless you don't want the appearance if you already have them, because I don't have the appearance.
Yeah, you can totally have these.
There's like 400 pairs of boots with that appearance though.
No, I'm sure. And like 8 different recolors.
It's also an appearance you are never gonna put on.
Here, have that too in case you're ever a caster.
Oh boy.
Well, Barset, you have all the things you need.
Save
all
it
the
for
things.
my resto spec.
I don't think that logic checks out.
Well, I mean,
If you
great
have all
add,
the things,
but-
you need all the things.
well, if you have all the things add-on, I guess. Words of art.
Oh, all right. I know. I forgot there was. An
You have to
add-on.
talk slower for him.
You motherfucker.
Cheers, boys. Let's go.
Fatherfucker? I don't know.
Oop. I've seen that video. What?
We go. Wait, what are you guys doing? Let's go. We really gonna summon? We gonna do summons for this dungeon?
I want to say, we're coming. We were trading.
What, beauty tips?
I mean, it takes a lot to be as fine as a kitty as my druid, so...
Yeah, you're over here talking about transmog, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, let's be honest.
You're a druid, like you're warm all the
Unless you
time.
play
No
pumpkin,
one knows
you're
what
never
you
gonna
wear.
see it.
Wow, I see my transmog when I use a mount, because...
Or on your character select screen.
See, and that's the other thing I don't understand about druids. You guys have like travel form. Like what?
The problem is travel form doesn't benefit from things like Crusader Aura.
Mhm.
So,
You also
and
don't get to wear mount equipment on your travel form.
This is also true. So if I run into a puddle that's too deep, I turn into a whale. And if I'm on combat,
Orca?
yeah, I do. And then if I'm in combat, fucking as soon as I go back into stag form, I no longer have full movement speed because I'm in combat.
Megan, you're so toxic.
That's what happens to me. What? Like I just
Just turn into a whale.
yeah, when the water's too deep. Yeah.
I'm
What?
falling. We're falling. Wow.
I have an animal form too for water.
That was terrible.
Okay, come. We kill nothing. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we don't have to wait. We can just
We
push
don't-
W.
Yeah, we don't have to kill. Why is he holding W? Okay, kill this thing.
What am I killing? Where are you
Just
going? What
these
the
little
heck?
plague boars. Okay, if we kill these should be the only things we have to kill.
So I really don't like.
Oh, somebody pulled the birdie. Don't be in front of the birdie.
That might have been my range on swipe. Oopsies.
Don't be in front of the birdie.
In front of the birdie.
Do not be in front of the birdie.
Birdie can't be stunned, feels bad.
Be to the side of the birdie.
Anywhere but in front of it.
I hear a duva.
Run straight down the middle and we won't. Nope.
Horsey too fat.
We need to actually kill these mobs, I think, because they're gonna.
Yeah, no, yeah. We need to kill these fungus. We don't have to.
What was that?
We're doing things.
AoE, I'm spinning.
Spin to win.
Slappy hands, bone storm.
Fluffy hands bounced.
Yes, bleeds. Give me all the DPS. Go.
We need to kill the fat guy, right?
Something's wrong
Yeah.
when I'm doing almost 5,000 DPS.
There was a lot of trash.
Yeah, I popped Slappy Hands and Bone Storm. It's like two of the biggest AoE abilities in the game.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, what's going on here? Is like my AoE capped and druids are just busted, or what's happening actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
because
They
primal.
capped fucking
Prim-
Blade Storm.
Well, Primal
Like,
Wrath
pretty much
spreads rip regardless of how many targets there are. So everything got ripped.
Do one of you druids want to tangle roots to smorgasbord?
I can.
Okay.
Because I can instacast it easily, so.
Okay.
I just need to not regrowth myself. Teehee.
Remember, the closer you are to the boss, the easier his slime wave is to dodge.
Yep, just run through him.
Smorgasbord coming on the right. Well, my right.
Where's? Oh yeah, we DPS these things, right?
Yeah, but
just
wait till
leave
they
it.
clear that ad. There we go. Stun. Good enough. Target cap. Don't play with 3 targets.
Nope. Oh my god, the slow is real.
Death Knight. Can't be slowed. Passively. Balanced class.
Can't be really. It's like just a thing. Death advance is that.
Can't lose.
It-
Can't go below 70% speed.
Same with Feral Druids.
So that's why they.
Death Knights don't
They
get
don't
hit.
need.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
This way.
That's pretty good.
30.
So
Yeah,
does that
it's
work in
crazy.
PvP too? That's fucking crazy. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I would love to never be slowed more than that. What?
And when you actively use it, it goes up to 100%.
Yes.
So you just.
It's
free
got a
fucking
long
blessing of
cooldown
freedom.
though.
What? 45 seconds.
It's kind of a long cooldown.
Death advance,
personal-
45 seconds for 10-second duration? I mean,
Oh,
really?
they
Blessing of
must.
freedom?
Did they increase
a
the duration on it recently then? Because I thought it was only like 6.
Oh, I don't know. It's 10-second duration, and then you've also got Wraith Walk, which is only 4 seconds and a 1-minute cooldown. But basically the same thing.
Oh.
Can't be slowed, can't be
You
fucked.
guys are all invis. You totally debated me. I'm just.
Oh
that's
no.
That's why I wear a helmet. All right, like just that's why I can never not transmog, not a helmet, dude. I need the extra protection.
No, thank you,
Oh.
sir.
Hold that one back.
Oh my.
The
We're all
mob
gonna
ran.
die. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it.
Rip.
Like that.
Are we all hiding in the casual corner to avoid raid? Is that
No,
the plan?
Owaka.
Strictly from a Manawaka.
Feels bad.
Feels bad, man.
But worth. Feels bad, but worth.
No, I think everyone here agreed to do the raid. Just
I didn't
only had like
know.
15 people. Well, yeah. And see, I put the yes and I said this when I made the post. I put the yes and no, and I was like, why would I put a no? If people don't want to do it, they're just not going to answer.
Yeah. There's
Well, like,
4 ends.
There's
That's
no incentive to push no.
fucking
You're
precedent.
just calling yourself out.
Yeah,
super
well,
unrealistic to expect people to be checking Discord
Oh,
too, like on a Monday.
100%.
Like, what?
No, 100%. That's why I told Sectum, we were talking about it in Whispers. I was like, I'm down, but it's not going to happen.
I am dying because I got hit by that.
I was
fucking-
playing D&D. Like, it's not gonna happen.
So these plague borers, you don't need to hit them at all. Just ignore them. When the timers on their head get full, they explode. So
I dot them
Just walk away.
because refreshes Tiger Fury, lol.
well, on the higher difficulties, you're not going to be able to kill them.
Well, you can, yeah, and I say you can still dot him though, and still get the benefit.
but when they kill themselves, yeah, I got you.
I'm not
You
running.
also wanna,
I'm not running.
leave me alone. All right, everybody, mount up and follow me.
I need to be able to mount a druid in here because
Actually, I guess you guys probably want to kill this boss, huh?
Can you actually just skip the boss?
You can skip this boss and the boss we just killed. You don't have to fight either of the first 2 bosses.
Oh, that's funny.
But I guess we probably want the gear, so never mind. Yeah, so for the big guy, when you enter the room where there's like 25 small slimes, don't engage the small slimes, just turn right, run through the goo, and just continue on like the boss was dead. There's no wall or anything that stops you.
That's amazing. It's been a while since I've done these dungeons. I didn't know the science had gone that far.
Yeah, then this guy's easy. So if you don't kill any of his trash, he never moves. He just stands over there on that corner. So you can literally just mount up, run through the goo, and get on those
Yeah,
stairs
because he
over
only
there.
moves once you kill something on his
Mhm.
platform.
Once you kill something, yep.
Yeah.
Once you kill something in here, then he's like, what? Yeah, if you
Hey,
so like
pal.
if you don't will this aggro him? No. Okay. Yeah, like if you don't want to fight this boss, you can literally just come over here, jump over this little hump of bone, and you're free.
Amazing. That's broken.
Pretty silly,
That sounds like a huge oversight in this dungeon.
right? Yeah, when the weekly quest is
Ooh.
complete 4 mythics, I just run this dungeon 4 times and just don't kill any of the bosses. Just
Let
go.
me see. Does
go
he
to the
actually
end.
drop anything worthwhile to kill? Let me see.
Oh, 184s, yeah. I mean, any 184 is going to be an upgrade for me, so...
That's true. Hey, Munchkin.
Yeah, if you ever need to speed run a 0, this is the one. I love that you don't even have to attack those things. I love that.
Those give me victory rush every time I stomp one.
Oh, yeah. They're just so small, you can just step on them.
Mhm.
That's actually cool. Same as the boss one. Like the one that the boss spawns off of you when you get dispelled. Same thing. You can just go step on it. We need more mobs that play by Mario rules.
Hmm.
It's really confusing though because nothing is consistent.
Oh, I know.
It's like
It's like, yeah, I can step on that, but not a cockroach. Like, what?
yeah, or like right, or like there are some bugs that just explode when you stomp on them, and then there are some bugs that don't care.
So what we'll do here is you take the boss to the bomb, and I'll take the purple slime away.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay.
So you just take the boss over to that bomb so we can keep cleaving. But the bomb needs to be priority. I will keep the coagulated slime away, because he's the thing that makes everybody take less damage. Kill the boom!
Yeah, he just stomped on like the.
Yeah. Okay, boss needs to be kicked. There we go. Now kill slime. What a dick.
How did I die to that?
Just kill boss.
That was an easy game.
Easy.
I got gloves. Nobody can. Yes, you can.
Yep.
No, you can't. Oh, but this paladin's geared, right?
I should have EMP'd and I didn't.
No, he's not.
I thought I was out of range, but I think it would have hit.
Easy solution.
Well, let me give these gloves to you. Or who needs
I want to
these?
say
Or-
this
oh,
is a
fuck.
great solution because we have 3 plate, 2 leather. We can all gear share. Woo!
Yeah, I'm just rolling in case. I don't know if Sean D needs it too.
No, I'm good. I think for M0, I should be mostly complete.
Yeah, but these can upgrade. So like you kind of.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't playing when Valor was a thing.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Valor sucks dick. Okay, give him to mate.
Okay.
I would say I think Borsa needs it more anyway.
Oh my god, I don't
Yeah,
have
I'd
this
rather
cards.
Estus points.
Agreed.
It's gross.
Can we just go back to badges?
It's the same thing. It's the same picture, you guys.
No.
Oh shit, we're on
You're
Mythic.
right.
I'm dumb. I forgot. On Mythic, you can't do this.
I miss Justice and Valor. It was such a good system.
It was a system.
It was okay.
Okay, we need to go back this way. Sorry.
Oh, did we aggro that other Sun Tentacle?
No, just this is the way to go. I forgot that on Mythic we can't just run through the goo. They actually wait, no. They fixed it. They added tentacles. Yeah, because you absolutely used to be able to run through the goo on Mythic. So there didn't used to be tentacles over there. They
Yeah,
added.
they
Oh, I see.
'Cause they
Okay.
don't want you
People
to
would
just
run through
say,
it.
"Fuck it." Yeah. They want you to have to fight this crap. But like, joke's on them. I'm still not fighting anything.
Orsa, you're such a pacifist.
We're gonna fight these because that's tentacle. Oh, somebody pulled that tentacle too. I think. Yep.
Just need a rogue.
So I have
Cloak
the
of Shadows
question
through
mark?
everything. Or Shroud through everything.
Shroud is nice. Imagine how fast rogues could finish dungeons if fucking kill count wasn't a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, against Fat Bear Butt. Aggroed a
No, it
tentacle.
wasn't me!
It was you.
It
You were the
might
closest
be me.
one.
It's okay, I'll take care of my tentacle.
Full Kagan.
Mine.
Failed
We actually have multiple, so I'm gonna tank this one. See, 2 tanks.
2 tanks, 2
Two tankers to
healers. We got this.
play.
I'm not gonna lie. When I ran WoW Classic, it felt good to run 2 healer because Sectum could like hybrid DPS higher than like most, and like having a shaman healer in your party was also giga because Windfear
Well,
killed
yeah,
him.
because you're just not as locked in Classic. Each class can do different shit in Classic.
Yeah, and like
That's
so.
not a thing now. Like the only one who can kind of do that
There's
is
a
Druid.
stealthy mob there.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
wrong with me?
he's always there. He's stealthy.
I did not. I've not gone this way. The last time I did this dungeon, we just ran through the poo.
Yeah, because they're gonna put tentacles in our way. By the way, for the brood ambushers, when they're casting their web thing, the only thing they do that's interruptible, just let them do it. Don't stop them. Don't kick that.
Okay.
Because like it's harmless. All it does is root you. It does 0 damage.
It's really
Like
spooky though.
literally, it does not do damage,
It's a
and it just
mechanic.
wastes your time. It's time. Yeah, but it's time that he's not punching the tank. Like that's what it is. It's time where he's doing nothing.
The best part is when you laugh at it because you're a druid and you can just shapeshift out of it.
Right. That's not like it's a harmless route. Like there's nothing on this trash that needs you to move. Right. So like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm rooted. Oh well. Shucks darn.
But it's spiders and spider
Spooky
webs.
scooters.
Well, yeah, but see, that's why you leave him casting Tangle, because the longer he's tangling or enveloping, he's not casting spiderlings, summon skitterlings, or whatever the fuck the ability is, where he stealthlings,
Yeah,
where he
yeah, yeah.
summons like 20 little baby spiders.
Like those.
Look at all those little baby spiders.
All
I
the
can't.
bleeds.
You know what would be really cool? Is if you could
If
step
we could just step on those.
on the baby spiders.
When I
Oh,
was
my
7
brain
years
works
old,
up.
I went on a camping trip.
It's
And-
compatible.
Got up in the morning in my sleeping bag, covered from head to toe with spiders.
Nice. They were just
Oh,
keeping you
God.
safe.
Hmm.
They were keeping you safe. They were
Couldn't-
keeping you safe from the bad bugs.
Can't deal with spiders.
Stay
Yeah, I
stacked,
would
don't
just
let the
say,
others in. Stay
keep
stacked,
you
don't
safe
let
from
the
those
others in.
mosquitoes.
Drugged me up the hill in the campground to where he could hook up a hose.
Oh, wait,
and
don't I have to
hose
stay
them
stacked for
off
this
of
one?
Me because
No,
there were
you
so
have to
many.
move out, but like
Oh
only
my
Yeah.
some.
God.
Like
Right?
you can keep hitting.
Little trunk.
Yeah.
Spread out, step on the gray circles, then stack back up ASAP. Easy. Oh, fuck you, Kagan.
What?
I said, but they're dead. C-class, that's an example of how you don't deal with that mechanic. Notice how the warrior ran so far away that he couldn't hit the boss anymore?
Yes. But
Uh,
to be fair, he doesn't have extra druid range where druid could just be like, I can hit the boss from right here. Like,
Yeah.
LOL.
Ignore
okay, this is what we're doing this with mechanic as a warrior.
Right?
I'm sorry, we're not popping those. I guess not.
Ignore and kill.
Just
look,
not paying
another pink.
attention. Nice. Upgrades.
Gods. Yeah, I was 140 something when we started. I'm 157.
Borsa, you smell like a day-old sandwich.
What
I don't
kind
know,
of
that's
sandwich?
That's what Out said.
Thanks, Alds. Is he watching your stream, eyes?
Not
E.
even me.
It's Alds. He wants to insult me while still being subservient to me.
That's Borsa's fetish, actually. That's why he tanks.
I tank so that I can control the pace of the fight.
All right.
Wait, come this way. Don't engage. Come through the goo, but you have to jump. You have to jump. Jump or die. Seriously, if you don't jump, you die. Now we kill these things. And these things, but not the other ones. Oh, this is me. Bitch, I can't read. I'm doing stuff. Also, I can't read.
Also, Borsa has no eyeballs left, so yeah.
True. I am running on limited eyeball power. Okay, now we kill.
He's strictly tanking on remembering
Oh, that's
one eye.
smart. That way he doesn't teleport around like the little bitch he is.
So he will still teleport, but like
But
don't
you can
have to
just
deal with
straight like
ads the whole time
charge
you're
with
fighting
him.
them.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart.
It's just, oh yeah, no, my friend.
Gargle some
He's still
balls.
gonna go, but he has nowhere to go, so he just ghost steps in place.
Okay, that's smart. Stupid mob.
Imagine still talking about the plague in 2021.
Hmm.
Also, aren't we in the Shadowlands where everyone's already dead? What is the point of the plague?
Kills you again.
Well,
Okay,
you're extra dead.
So, kill this thing, but only the tank stands in the circle. That's not split damage. It does equal damage to everyone, no matter how many are in there. So only the tank stands in it.
Oh my
But
god.
who's the tank?
Oh yeah.
What's the
Did I
hunter?
go the right way? Nope, I didn't.
Oh god. I was distracted by the ad.
Go the right
Good
way.
thing we have 2 dicks.
Good thing we have 2 B reses. That's
Sure.
her, and then she can res me.
Oh shit! I did that backwards.
It's fine.
Careful, you need to
Is it on
run.
cooldown?
I want to say,
Oh, I did need to run. Oh no, I'll live though. I'll
Is
be
it on
alright.
cooldown, or if I cancel it, can you send to her again?
you can res me. You're a DK.
I think you cancel it. I
Oh
think
my
you can cancel
God.
it. I think you
I'm
can.
a death knight.
You can do the make me a spoopy
Oh, I
ghost.
can't.
I'm a death knight.
You're so dumb, Force.
I mean, he just said the play, and then it's like,
Did I get you? Did that do it?
Yes, I'm alive. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sweet.
I'm a
My
death
music
knight.
stopped. How rude.
he's
I'm sorry,
given
I'm-
enough of those in the raid.
I'm used to our death knights.
Oh yeah, gosh.
That's toxic. I love it. It's so toxic.
That's like I want to yell at him too because I'm watching this. I'm like, come on, guys! Like Nudis is down. Res him.
It's like they don't want to receive heals and just want to run through the raid with their immortality
Yeah.
to kill all of the ranged instead of just fucking one of them.
Like you guys have Death's Advance. Come the fuck off.
Yeah, like actually, how are they dying in the goo with that fucking ability?
Let's be
Yeah,
fair,
we were
it's
just
not
talking about it.
they. Cloudy's been pretty good about it.
I was gonna say, do you want this trinket? But it's an Agi int trinket. Rip.
I do not. I do not want that trinket.
I just
don't
don't
want to
understand
liquefy
how you have
use?
like
I want those
like
boots.
one job.
Pick a zone.
Kyrian Land.
Question though. For the Great Vault, does it matter if you just run Mythic dungeons, or do you have to do Keystone dungeons?
You at least do a 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just Mythic.
No.
Can we go
you
do
have
a
to at least do
Keystone
a 2.
dungeon?
Whoa.
We got a
Wait,
couple twos in
something
here.
you have to do. Or higher.
You can run a 2 or a higher. Yeah.
What's up, cool people?
It's up to.
I'd say what's up. You
Hello.
address the cool people
Hello.
with me, so
I don't know who that was.
Come on, Kagan, you're the original cool person.
I am not. What did you say, Kyrian Land? All right, let me take my super sexy new teleport that I got.
You got a wormhole?
Huh?
Yeah, dude. I gotta open my portal finally.
To
I
get to Ouroboros, yeah.
got
yeah,
enough
yeah.
animas.
Dude, there was one sitting in the bank. Like, why did you
Huh?
grab it out of the G bank?
On what?
Wormhole.
Amazing.
I
Oh,
thought you had to
okay.
be NG to use wormholes.
You do.
Well, then what good
wormhole.
is it?
That's where I pee from.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming Kagan went NG. I don't know.
That was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater.
I mean,
That came out of nowhere.
Started talking about euphemisms for dicks, and it made me think about the one-eyed, one-horn, purple, flying purple people eater.
That's,
I
of course,
mean-
that's how he looks like in real life. He's the one-eyed purple horn.
I mean, I don't-
Leader, whatever.
I don't know about your dick, Borsa, but if you're eating purple people with it, it's, I don't know.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, right.
Gosh, it's already like 11.
Yeah, I don't know why we're saying this in part or typing it. Yeah, Mythic Zero's better if you.
Well, I
just
didn't
need-
want to. I didn't want to
blue.
interrupt. The thing is I need to do at least one Mythic 2 because I need the Great Vault access tomorrow to get thingy
that
for
quest.
Legendary.
What keys do we have?
What did I get?
I have a Sanguine Depths.
A Sanguini.
Yep.
Where is my
Here.
keystone, actually? I know I just got one, but... I'm too high. Here we go. I actually got Spires of Ascension, so we can just do that.
Let's just go do Spires Ascension then.
Beautiful.
Well, let's do Necrotic Wake first, because that's a weekly quest.
What is Dennis?
Did you guys just do
And
Necrotic
this
Wake?
is Denathrius.
Did you
Uh,
click all-
No, we
Theater
did Theater of
Didn't it
Pain
click
and the other one in
Yeah,
there.
theater and
There's a
play call.
pickup method from Always Sunny.
I know. I always get thrown off that Necrotic Wake is in fucking Carrion Land. What is
Yeah.
happening to me? I am entombed in something.
I'm gonna bear back a look.
So has anyone watched the there's a series on Netflix. It's called something like the story of Ragnarok or something to do with Ragnarok. Has anybody watched this yet?
On Netflix?
Yeah.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
I'm like on the 3rd episode or something, so no big spoilers. But like basically
Record of Ragnarok?
Yes, that's it. Record of Ragnarok. Yeah. So basically, the premise is the gods are tired of humanity. Apparently, all the gods are real, by the way. Like Buddha and Zeus and Odin.
Did
And,
you say Gouda?
I did say
Yeah.
I mean,
Extra
God,
cheesy god.
Anyway,
God of cheese.
they're all real. They all just live up in this pantheon Senate thing. Kind of looks like that scene from Star Wars where they see the Senate and it's just a big old room. Whatever. Anyway, so the premise is the gods are tired of humanity. Humanity's been fucking up, destroying the earth, whatever. So they want to wipe them all out. And the Valkyrie, who for some reason are on humanity's side, not the gods' side, but whatever. The Valkyries
weird.
are like,
Sure.
yeah, they're like,
Okay.
no, you can't do that. The humans have a right to declare Ragnarok, and so Ragnarok is basically just a tournament where the 13 greatest warriors from each side fight. So it's like Thor and Odin and Loki and fucking all the gods versus like
regular ass fucking human
Yeah,
warrior.
No, but it's like
Rock.
Lu Bu. It's like Lu Bu, the Chinese general, and I think one of them. They put up a list, so I've only seen Lu Bu's fight, but like they put up a scroll that had the names on it real briefly, and like Nikola Tesla is one of them, and
Oh, you know Nikola Tesla's gonna bring science to God.
He's gonna be like bootleg Thor zapping people with his Tesla coils.
He's just gonna beat the gods by disproving them through science.
Okay,
Right?
So
Clearly, you could not exist.
they just all disappear. Like problem solved.
Oh my god.
Okay, but like, so the first fight is Lu Bu, the ancient Chinese general, versus Thor. But this is a Thor unlike any Thor you've ever seen. First off, he's like, I guess he's muscular, but he's like scrawny. He's not like super big jacked. And then he also has
an
like,
anime. Of course he's strong.
Okay,
He's strong,
okay.
but not.
Yeah. But he also has waist length red hair.
Where's that? Come help me, Sabin.
All right.
Mjolnir.
All right.
Mjolnir is about the size of a VW bug.
I'm in.
Okay. I'm already intrigued. Like, keep
So
going.
you're saying,
Okay,
he's
so,
saying
like-
he's got long red hair
Okay,
and
okay,
he's got
okay.
a big hammer? I like it. I'm in.
Alright, so Aphrodite is there, right? Because she's a god,
Okay.
and
I'm with you.
her
Isn't
whole
she the goddess
shtick.
of war, actually?
No,
Oh, God, it's
Ares
what
is
it
god
was.
of war.
No,
Ares
but
is
like,
god of war.
I'm pretty sure Aphrodite is one of
Ragnarok
the war gods
something?
too. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Love.
Okay. So Aphrodite, every scene she's
Oh, this is
in,
an anime. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it's like love or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Anyway, every scene she's in, she has two slaves with her who form a chair out of their bodies in like different
Amazing.
ways. Like she sits on her slave.
So
And during the tournament, basically the way they're sitting is they're down on one knee, and so like their two thighs and knees together make the seat of her chair, and then their arms are like stuck out to be like arms of a chair for her. But okay, she has like comically, and I mean even for anime, comically huge titties, right? And so their hands are each supporting a titty.
Amazing.
And then when Thor and Lu Bu are fighting, they cross swords, and there's a typical giant anime power explosion, giant explosion of power, and they cut to Aphrodite, and her tits
she
are,
have
like,
huge
straight
boob
up
physics?
covering her face. Yeah, they're like you can't see her face. Her tits are just like straight up.
oh my
It's so
god.
fucking
God,
stupid.
an anime.
So dumb,
So
yet so funny.
Like how much more self-aware can they get?
Wow. You
Alright,
know, the funny
You
thing is
want to
that
run this on 0 real quick for the loot, and then come back and do it on 2 at the end?
Yeah, I don't think we have a 2 for this one, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I said I had spires. Yeah, okay.
So one of the funniest things to realize is that when there's scenes or there's people, characters like that, there's literally people who sit down around a table and they're like, all right, how big should we make her boobs?
How big? But they probably saw. It wasn't Aphrodite in Dark Souls, but I mean, everybody
That
knows.
lady, yeah,
Everybody knows the
Morgan.
classic large
What's her
chest
name?
head.
Or it's just a head, yes. What was her name? Morganath or
I can't remember.
Morganath? I thought it was Morgan.
I
something.
think so.
AJ is. You guys know all these cartoons that I don't have any clue about. And
Well,
it's-
this one's pretty new. I think I'm the only one here who's seen it. So.
Excuse me, Jesus. Excuse me.
Shiva's in here. Oh Jesus, yeah, Aphrodite's.
Oh Jesus, he says.
Like, 3 minutes, like,
Comically, dude. Like even for an anime, by anime standard. Find a picture of her sitting in the chair with the slaves holding her boobies up.
I think I'll just watch this anime until I get there. I'm already in.
The first 3 minutes you see it.
Oh,
where is Brent needs to screen share?
It's
Yeah,
definitely
Get a party going.
So
we
it
have
says
Avyuir?
boobs, and it's like, where
Do we have
is this?
Avyuir?
Where is this? Can I see this? Can I
Yeah.
see this right now?
large boobs?
Kyrian, I don't think so.
Why are we not sharing with the class what's
Paladin?
happening?
Paladin is not Kyrian.
Or both.
Netflix. Okay, Paladin's not warrior or not Kyrian.
Nope.
Or is
My giant
I
tree
mean-
armor says no.
I was gonna say his transmog should give it away.
So no Kyrian. Sad.
He's
Oh, well.
he's a
So
Groot.
for this boss, you guys want to stay like near him, and when tanking him, you want to keep him near a wall. Whoever he targets, he's gonna like target one person and face spin. You need to run between him and the wall, so that person goes over between him and the
I'll
wall.
just take TP if they get close.
So don't do what I did.
Anyway, these worms, you got to kill the worms before they cast Blood Gorge 3 times. If they cast it 3 times, they'll explode and damage the group. If you kill them, they just explode. They don't damage the group.
You know?
These crows talk. This is hilarious.
They're also her.
You can also stop them from casting Blood Gorge by just like stunning them or keeping them. Okay. Wait,
So
Again.
don't do what I did again.
again. I was like, at least it was a different.
Again.
Finnegan? Begin again?
Finnegan, begin again, dude. I actually have no idea why I'm on a mythic rating.
The realization is set in, boys.
I think rather than that, I think I know why you're on which mythic rate team that you are.
Ooh.
True.
The one that will give you 400 attempts to figure it out.
Oof.
Oof. Self burn.
There are definitely times where like I was watching Kagan stream and I was like, he's not paying attention to these raid changes, and it'd be like, oh,
We've done it so many times.
What am I not paying attention to? My bad.
exactly.
Oh, the raid? Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
No, yeah, and like I know it's
I
like,
was like, oh, I caught you monologuing. Like, you were just talking
that was so
and like I
fucking
know it
weird.
was like just DPS changes, but there was definitely a couple times where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna change this movement, and you were like zoned out doing something else, not paying attention.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like,
Right at the end of the fight when it's
I
like,
don't
bring
need to
it to
listen to any of that
skull,
stuff, I don't
and he's
think.
like, oh yeah, my bad. Every time we're bringing this, oh yeah, my bad.
No. I so secretly. This is why I sent for Borsa, right? Because I secretly messaged him after right on the ready check, and I'm like, hey, what do I gotta do?
Anything different this point?
What do I gotta give me the cliff notes, my dude?
that's
Right.
funny.
That is
I
hilarious.
have to tell you,
Force
you're
is
not
like,
allowed
we're
to
not-
stream
we're
anymore.
not changing what we're doing.
It's gonna make you pay attention
Really
to the
needs
fucking
to
race.
step the
Streamer card taken away.
I am not the fault. I am not.
Uh-huh.
I have lived to how many times have we died to Hardened
Real
Reach?
quick, real quick.
It's not that
Different groups live.
it was me and a mage that survived. What?
Different groups do this part of the dungeon differently. Some people like to fight this trio that's padding around. Some people don't. I'm in the latter camp. They suck. They have a healer who needs to be interrupted like nonstop, and it sucks. This pull is also kind of hard, but I still prefer it to the pad.
Kind of like Brent to this new anime.
Hey guys, check out my damage. Why don't you get good, nerds?
No fair.
So big. So big.
Where's the?
Yeah,
such
let's see
big
what
damage.
percent. Oh,
Wow.
78% of that is the discharged anima orb.
It's gross.
He said discharge. You.
Teehee.
My bad. I forgot you prefer ejaculate.
Correct.
Ah, dude,
You're
can I
not
stop getting
wrong.
targeted with mechanics, please?
Okay, make sure we pick up these weapons. There's a spear over there somebody should grab. You can carry 2 weapons, just not of the same type.
To be fair, so
There is a
everybody have
javelin going
weapons.
straight through my back.
Cool.
I
Cool,
love
cool.
kitty mechanics.
I'll kick star if somebody will watch the other one.
I'll watch the other one.
Don't stand in front of them, which means the tank should face in both the same direction. Oops.
Oh, why did it pop out?
They put those shields on themselves, and like on higher difficulties, it really matters a lot. If you manage to break the shield before it times out, they essentially kill themselves. They take a ton of damage and die.
Oh, nice.
Cool. All right.
Quickly mount. Quickly. See if we can do it. Quickly. You have to be quick. Quickly be quick. Be quick. Quickly.
How quick are you gonna be?
No, it padded the wrong way. Those bastards. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. Nobody panic.
I'm panicking!
You always
Everything
panic,
is
Jake.
fine. This is definitely the strat. Don't look it
Forza,
up.
Todd, I'm gonna die.
On who?
Not Forza.
I'm not. I'm just imitating.
We're imitating.
Giga.
Giga. I'm so Giga, guys.
Giga,
Watch me.
Giga.
Where's
Oh,
the top?
Forza!
Yes.
There are so many Kagans in chat.
It's hilarious.
I just
We
told
love
you
it.
guys
It's
chat.
entertaining.
It is entertaining, honestly.
It is super
Every
entertaining.
time. It's old.
Wait, we forgot a key term and phrase.
Break the shield.
What
Kill
the-
her.
Let's go.
It's-
Let's go. Healers, heal me.
Just heal me. Heal me.
Alright, there's
I'm not
way
gonna
too many
pop
Kagans in
anything.
this chat. This is
I'm
hard.
not gonna pop anything. I'm not gonna pop anything. Fuck my cheat death.
Kagan is in this picture and he doesn't like it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Somebody grab that spear.
Kagan's like, I'm
Alright,
never
spear. I
going
can't
to show the raid again. Hey, just think, Kagan. You know, after this week, you don't have to do.
On the off chance
anymore.
any of you ever become masochists and decide to do the achievement, come here and click the little blue thing.
What are you talking about?
Do you see
The
that little blue
anima
thing?
shards.
I don't
It's
see
down on the
blue thing.
bottom. It's underneath the like.
Oh,
turn
I
your
see it. I
camera
see it. I
around.
see it.
Oh,
Click.
charge.
There's 50 of them scattered across.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kyrian
fuck that.
land.
Oh, it's
And
okay,
because
Kyrian. I was about to say 50 in this dungeon. That's
Hashtag-
awful.
Wait
Oh,
until
if they-
flight.
Bro, if they were in the dungeon, all of them, that'd be so cool. But they're not.
Yeah,
They're
it'd
all
be nice if they were all in the dungeon.
In case anyone's not aware,
Oh
you only single target here, but you do try to interrupt the Magus's volleys, but you only kill the necromancer. Everything else regenerates too quickly to kill.
Oh, so no AoE?
Empty throw.
Right, AoE's a waste here because they all just the necromancer's healing them for like 10% of their health a second or
Oh,
something.
and then
Yeah,
he
so
just explodes
And when he
them
dies,
all.
they
Okay.
die. Yeah, because he's the only necromancer in the game that is actually somehow responsible for his minions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
Also, for anyone who's unaware, that orb I dropped earlier that did 80% of my damage, there's another one hiding behind this robot. I'll take it this time, but you want to take that upstairs. Some people use weapons on this boss. They're probably smarter than me, and you should, but hold
Yeah,
them
this
for now.
this boss is historically the
Yeah.
check, the group check.
Yeah, he's a tough boss.
I thought the last two were.
The second to last one can be a DPS issue if you can't kill the constructs quick enough, but other than that, no. This guy he's the numbers.
And if you interrupt the mages, they'll come in melee range.
Yeah, it was like usually if you kick the bolts too.
Let's move the boss a little bit
Things
since
like
the mob's
that.
not here.
All right, dodge this breath.
Stand in the breath.
Yeah,
You get
it's a buff.
actually AMS eating it for runic power.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta put that on my bar. I always forget to use
All
it.
right, everybody, focus up. Let's kill Amaranth.
What?
I gotta look at what's on your
Easy
screen
clap.
to be able to make the connection. Where are you in a hot tub right now?
No, it's
You're
a
not.
mob named Amarth.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so confused right now.
Is
Okay.
she still banned for that hot tub bullshit?
No, she's
You
unbanned.
got a 3-day ban.
Really?
Was it for the hot tub? I thought it was for
She's
something else.
streaming right now. It was.
Showing her ass.
It's for showing her ass in those like freaking TikTok jeans or whatever they are, yoga pants, whatever they are.
Gotcha. Okay, big
So
poll
Twitch
right
is
here.
trying really hard to not be Pornhub streaming.
Right.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
why don't they just do that? Wouldn't they just make more money, or probably not? Huh?
Help.
Because then your
They'd
ad
have to go
revenue
through a
would
lot
shit.
more like bullshit. I think.
Because you're one step away from making porn at that point, like your ad revenue. Nobody wants to advertise for that.
Personally known
Yep.
as the king. Feel free to use your weapons. Like, I'm gonna do another big poll here. You can use your weapons on this next poll.
But-
Just use mine on
But
that.
like wandering around in a bikini all day is fine. Hashtag major television.
Like, look at the damage. That's what weapons do for you. Weapons are god.
I'll
mean,
spear this
Baywatch.
next one.
Baywatch did it,
Let me
right?
pull it all together. So the spear,
It's just the double standard that it. Well, not even double standard. Just the like weird line, I guess.
Mhm.
That is
Need
drawn.
to,
Yeah. It seems like a
need to
very
target-
weird line.
It's like,
No,
no,
you're
this
the
is
mob
called
in the back.
lingerie, not a
Oh, what a
bikini.
jerk.
And I'm sitting here like, yes, but they can wear smaller bikinis and get away with it.
Mhm.
it's like the spear. It functions like a real spear would. It actually travels from you
Pierces.
to the target. So like, you got to target somebody in the back, so it goes through everybody.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that, but good to know.
The more you know.
Yeah,
Pro
I'm
Mythic
usually not
Plus
in charge
tips
of
from
that
Borsa.
So
thing,
these guys, the trash we just killed had some. We kind of ignored them, but these guys both do it too, where they use throw cleaver.
Yes.
If you're targeted, you want to hide behind the other mob. So if the guy on the right's throwing at you, you hide behind the guy on the left.
Oh, I see. So that way they cleave
And
each
they
other.
throw them at each other. Yeah.
Oh, I went too fast.
And then if there's only one guy left alive because you didn't kill them evenly, your tank can block hits for you after that. Morbid Fixation gets a bop usually.
I can intervene, maybe? No.
I'll just kite it. Fast kitty, don't need no help.
Yeah, actually, I
So
don't know.
like here, tanks would just want to start blocking it because there's obviously no mob to hit.
Okay.
Bro, flesh. Where's he getting the flesh from?
That's
I
this whole
mean,
thing.
there's
This
a
whole
lot of
room is
like dead
called the
shit
Pitch Work.
around
Yeah.
here.
This is where they
Not
built the
himself.
A-bombs. That would be unwise, but yeah, this is where we make the. Well, not we. Definitely not part of them.
Oh, Borsa. Sweet, sweet Borsa.
Oof,
What have you done?
almost got in trouble.
Not
Just Sylvanas
supposed to
things.
break the NDA.
Slice my gut.
I'm so giga.
That's a dodgeable attack, by the way.
Tenderize? Okay.
No,
Drinking.
gut slice.
Slice.
Gut slice. He faces a random direction and then just does a cone in the air. He's not even necessarily targeting a player, so like, just straight out of it. For the tenderize, as a paladin, you don't have a lot of options. Actually, you have Nightblade Link, so maybe. Yeah. So if you can be out of his melee range as the cast finishes, he'll miss and he just won't reapply, and that's how you can actually get your stacks to fall off if you dodge, which is really important on hires where like taking 120% extra damage or whatever it is fucking sucks. But yeah, so like on my monk, I transcend away, shit like that. It's got to be instant. You can't just run away.
Okay. This is a boss, right?
Yes, everybody knows.
Like-
if you get the
Don't-
first hook, stand
Don't
on the red.
blow up Stitch Flesh
Don't-
until
don't
his
blow
hook
up.
goes
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
Also, don't kill Stitch Flesh's creation. Don't kill this. Like, beat it down, but let's not finish it off.
Okay.
If you get the thing on you, just run it out before it falls off.
Yeah.
Borsa just asked us to beat it, but don't finish. Got it.
Meat hook to
Yep.
red.
When do we hear that tip?
Move. Okay, now we kill boss. Still, single target boss. Try not to kill the creation. You can
Single
speed run
target?
this fight. Yes, if you don't kill Stitch Flesh's creation, you can speed run this fight. Meat hook, obviously, you just aim it over the boss, kind of like that trash with their throw. Keep kill. Okay, next hook, go to red. Don't worry about anything else, just go to red. Or at least get in line with red. Yep. He goes back up.
Oh,
Move.
wow.
And we speed running. We're doing it. Now we can kill the first creation, obviously.
When did you learn all this shit, Borsa? When did you play WoW?
Bro,
Ooh, that's an upgrade.
I invented half of this shit.
Gimme.
Alan who? Kagan? Like,
No, I just missed the Shadowlands launch. I was late to the party.
Yeah, he was definitely.
I
It's
started
part easy.
2 or 3 months afterward.
If you're ranged, be spread out. Obviously, melee, you're just kind of screwed.
sounds like when I
I'll
started raiding.
do like max melee kitty things over here. It's fine. Give you
Yeah.
guys some room.
It's just whenever you get a root on you, so he's frozen binding you, so you want to try and wait until there's nobody else in the circle before you break it. Because you freeze everybody that's in your circle when it breaks.
You freeze everyone in your circle.
Move, son.
Hey, he didn't move the boss. You were fine. You were fine. I also have like a trigger finger when it comes to getting rooted, so
Yeah. And that's why that mechanic is that way, right? Because people who just are used to habitually doing it, they're who's going to mess that up.
I see.
The
Okay,
healer who
okay.
never tells you isn't a problem, right? Because like, oh well.
Got
I've never
it.
done stuff down here. I just killed this mob.
You just killed the
I just-
thingies,
I
yeah.
Just engage and root everyone else because it's not my
I'm
problem.
always tanking this fucking dungeon.
It's just not. Yeah, but you're a hunter. You're typically already further away from everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, hashtag not my problem.
I
If you're
see.
in
When
range
you
of
come
me,
back
that's
from the
your
upstairs,
problem,
you go
not
to
mine.
the corner.
Hold on. Since when do hunters
Kagan,
ever
go to
have
the
a
corner.
problem?
Kagan, go to the corner.
I don't. Hashtag not my problem.
Yeah.
No!
Things.
I don't know how many times I've seen people fuck up that corner thing. They just walk on top of the boss and drop it on melee. It's like, hey, thanks, dude.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things.
Hashtag Mythic Raider. 1 out of 10, dude.
When you said that, I actually looked it up, and you were like, "Oh, he's actually only 1 out of 10."
Yeah, I had to look that up too because I was like, "There's no way." Like, well, there is.
Oh, I'm ready for raiding. Let's go.
Okay.
It is the thing.
That crit verse ring,
Probably-
though.
Probably faster
That's
to
me.
Angel
Who
out.
needs it?
Nobody.
Mercy
Really force it.
Luku,
Yeah, I'm gonna say both you and Kagan got one, so.
depending on the stats. Did I get one?
Crit
No.
verse.
Well, I mean,
My ring, Borsa, you didn't even notice?
it's probably
No, I
a
saw that,
upgrade
but
for
I
you.
didn't know she meant. I can't use 2, so.
Oh,
If
fair
anybody
enough.
else
I
needs
didn't
it.
know. I realize now it's the same one. So.
Unique equipped.
Uh,
You get 184s already.
Better than no, but this is better than Crit Mastery. Crit Mastery is doo doo. I want Haze first.
Yeah, crit versus way better.
Yeah, everybody wants like haste and.
I'm supposed to thank Kagan for the engagement ring.
Hmm.
Thanks,
Hmm.
Kagan.
When's the,
Kagan.
when's
I mean,
the,
you all saw it.
when's
He
the big
streamed
day?
it. Kagan just
Yeah,
gave me the ring.
When's the big day?
Kagan's
Congrats, you two.
also
You're
gave
such
me
a
a
cute
ring.
couple.
They think together.
Also gave
I
me a ring,
know.
so-
They hold Danny's hand together. I mean, it's so wonderful.
The pair that tanks together, gets married, and loves together is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Just so wonderful.
That sounds like a porno. 3 tanks and a druid.
Wow. Wow.
I like seen that movie.
Yeah, all right.
I'm a druid. Does that mean I was in that movie? Huh?
I mean, if you were to get the rideable fucking mount, we could work on something here.
Hell no.
Alex no longer approves of this marriage.
She has the dough form though. That should still
Oh.
work.
He's a druid. That's why.
I do have the rideable form.
3 tanks and a druid, bro. 3 tanks and a druid.
Once upon a time. Or wait, sorry. In a world.
In a world. Yes, that's it. That's it right there.
Not so long ago.
Blade Storm.
Return the ring. Kagan, I'm supposed to give you your ring back, but I already put it on, which means it's stuck.
Yeah, it's soulbound. What?
Get the peanut butter. Oh my god, that was funny. 3 tanks and a druid.
Execute.
Can I get another yak so I can buy a few more flasks?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna play armor.
I-
for this.
I don't know if I said it earlier, but
Do
I
it.
bought 1 flask and 2 armor kits, which means I'm flasked for 1 hour and armor kitted for 4. Perfect.
Gino Ree.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Are we all here, or does anyone need a summon?
We're summoning right now.
Close. Don't really need a summon because I'll probably
Jump
be
the
there
son
in
of a
like
bitch.
Gotcha.
Why did I get summoned? I'm already here.
Where that mammoth? Pronto.
Crush.
Spectral power.
I like
is my
leaping
kid-
off things
No.
and then
Can somebody
heroic
Katie?
leaping kicking. It's fun.
Yeah, I've had some pretty spicy heroic leaps and Door of Shadows in the raid.
Can somebody drop a KD?
Oh my god.
I
Yeah, I
think.
can.
Oh, never mind.
I'll never forget the one time where you got pulled in for the boss mechanic and it put you through the mirror and you're like, wait, where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like waiting. I was like, shit, she's not here. She's not
So is
here.
that why Ramonia
Keep it
ends
back.
up on the other side of the room on that one?
not
No, not
sometimes.
all the time?
Sometimes.
No, not at
Not
all.
all the time.
No,
All right.
not
So
at all.
why is she
Never.
over there all the time? Can I predict it? Because I want to know why I can't hit
Yes,
each other.
she's
No, never mind.
she's pretty much always going to be over there. The reason she does that is because for whatever reason she seems to want to go to Denathrius's hand before, like she wants to go to his side before she does Impale, and he's over there because he cast that shattering racking pain, and he won't move while he's casting that, so he stays on that side of the mirror and goes. So that they like if they just spaced out the timing of the Impale and the shatter a little more, she wouldn't do that, but because they didn't, and we don't move him through the mirror instantly, like as soon as the mechanic goes out, we can't get that shatter on the other side reliably. So okay, so we do a 0 and then a 2.
Okay.
Nice, just more loot. But actually, I take that. I'm the only one really getting loot from this, aren't I?
I'm gonna say at this point the
should
only
probably do the
thing
two,
I
zero.
I assumed
would.
that other Pagan said who wants to do 0s, so I assumed there was somebody else who needed like. A
Well, it's my sister said she wanted to do zeros or some shit. So we
To
can-
be
right.
fair,
Oh, no, you've
I
got-
actually
you've
said
got
Lobby Mythics.
Oh, okay.
you've got a 70.
Well, let's do the 2. Let's just do the 2.
Yeah, the only thing I would need from here would be like gloves, neck,
Gloves and
shoulders.
shoulders,
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
I
That
just
could be
get
a
why
better
You guys would rather do alts than Vault of Glass right now.
All right, here we go. Spires of
Wait, no,
Ascension
people
2.
for-
This
Revolt?
is my main.
No.
Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry, Alex. Because we just said it. You heard. She wanted to do Mythic Zeros. He's asking me why I'm on a DK, and I was like, because this is my lowest level tank right now.
You have one of each, Borsa?
Not at max. Demon Hunter can eat my asshole.
Are we doing things?
Sounds,
Yeah, we're going.
Sounds
This
like
is
a
zero.
fun time.
Sounds like a
Everything.
millennial
Come,
thing.
come. I'll kick the first on the robot.
Oh, speaking
Clapping
of Vault
hands,
of Glass,
so
where the hell
good.
is Ashley?
I don't know.
Trying to avoid
I think she's
having
hanging out
to
with
do a raid
Brandon.
on Monday.
No, I kicked the wrong thing. We're all gonna die.
I'll get the next one.
My target changed at the last second. I don't know why. I
Feels
must have
bad.
clicked.
That happened to me one time on Denathrius where I definitely felt like I had the thing kicked, and then I spammed my kick into Ramonia, and I was like, well, weird.
The worst is when I blow it early. I just anticipate it because he's the very first one, right? So like you're like, come on, do it.
Just do it.
Sometimes he like RPs.
And he
like,
waits.
it's
Yeah,
weird,
he just
yeah.
waits.
Sometimes he
Sucks.
bursts and then he like sits there for a second, and sometimes he does it immediately. So it's like,
Something on this fight, on this pull here, one of these guys, I don't know if it's Castigator, there's somebody, if you kick them, they drop their sword, and you can like walk over it to get a buff, but I can never fucking see it. It's so hard to see. But one of them, I think it's like if you interrupt their ability or something. I don't know.
The dispel, not
You
a
might have, you might have to
not
Google
a kick.
that. Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, that's what it is. There's a buff, and if you dispel them, they'll drop their weapon on the ground, and somebody else
Yeah,
pick it up
it's
and
like
get a
the
buff.
leader, or matron, or whatever.
Hmm.
It's not this one, but the next.
Well, the poll we just did has one. That's the only time I've ever.
The only
seen
one
it
I can
myself.
think of is it's the Mender, probably, because he's the only one who I kicked and then had like something going on the ground.
Oh no, it's a dispel. It has to be purged. I was
Oh.
wrong about the kick. Probably just Arcane
Never
stupid
mind.
blade storm.
what do you mean? I don't blade storm. Okay, I'm not blade storming. So eat shit.
Oh, that's weird. There was actually something blade storming on the ground at the
Yeah,
end of that,
it's like
but it didn't look like Lavender, so
they like throw their sword on the ground and it does like some spinny shit. I
Yeah.
can't interrupt that.
I bet that's what it is. If you don't dispel it, he gets it as a blade storm. But if you do dispel it, then you get it as a buff. I bet that's the whole point.
I don't have cooldowns for this.
What's
so...
the best way to do this fight? Because
You
like
just
the
always
birdie
follow the
fucks
bird.
away.
You
You
just
stand
follow the
behind
bird.
the bird always.
Okay.
Yep. Follow the bird. Like if you're the tank, follow the bird. Keep the boss by her, and just stay behind the bird, and that's it. Don't get hit by her beams.
Yeah,
And
don't
luckily,
charge.
she's not very smart about where she points it, and never be between them. Don't be in that link that's connecting them,
Got it.
because that hurts you. And then when the angel flies in the sky, Kagan fucks up and dies. And then
And then she bugs out,
And
and,
then
we kill
she-
the bird, and it's
she-
done.
right, and then she'll never come back down.
Bye.
Because
From others.
Oh yeah, stay away from the spears too.
So range, you can definitely keep like multi dots and stuff going on this fight, but like obviously melee were a little more limited.
Yeah, when you get that charged spear, you'll want to run out of that too.
Oh, look, she does come down. Wow.
It's because you didn't die.
But yeah, we definitely bugged it out when it
Oh,
did
100%. Also, overhead slash used to be a frontal. It's no longer a frontal. It just looks like one, so don't be scared of it.
Yeah, I used to do that shit all the time, dude. Not
Yep.
even.
I don't know why they changed that. That's an oddly like gracious change of them to make, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh no, it's
It
not.
did
I remember
hit.
why. I remember why. It's
it did
because
hit really
yeah.
hard.
It's because people were like pairing immunities with it and mitigating damage. They didn't want they wanted tanks to take that brunt damage. They didn't want it to be a meteor attack. So I mean, they could have just changed it to a frontal instead of a meteor, but because that was the problem. It was a meteor, so like people were scumming it. Why are you going that way? Don't go that way. Cats are stupid. You do that on Mythic Plus because you need them for count, but like, oh, we're on Mythic Plus.
We are on Mythic Plus.
Okay, we gotta kill these cats, guys. Why are you not
I
here yet?
followed you and was totally like down to die on that hill with you. Not even gonna lie. I was like, these fucking idiots. We're like tanks. We know what we're doing.
Also, if you don't have a stun immunity, I don't
Where's the
recommend body
top?
pulling.
Ah!
I don't recommend body pulling if you don't have a stun immunity, because cats will stun the fuck out of you and kill you. If that's the
Yeah.
case, you want to like range pull with a spell or a flare.
Or just.
But if you yeah, exactly. If you have a stun immune, then you know, Death Knight.
Do you have to? What is your stun immune? It's the big one. Isn't it your wall?
Yeah, wall. It's fucking Icebound Fortitude.
I guess we can
Nice.
mount here.
Mhm.
Don't need no kitty growl, kitty roar.
So
Let
on
you
high
go and get out of
on
everything
high
else.
difficulties, you guys would actually stop here and hide at the bottom of the stairs.
I think
Uh,
this is.
But we're not on a high
lowest spot.
difficulty, so.
I feel like this spot right here is the lowest.
Well, they don't always come far enough.
That's because people don't stack, right? Like if people
Yeah.
actually like.
Yeah, that's true. So yours is probably better if everyone knows what they're doing. Like if everyone
Oh,
does it
because
right.
the
it's-
stupid
everyone
fucking
knows it, yeah,
hurls.
yeah.
It's also just
Terrible.
closer. It's just
this one's-
closer.
And it forces them like right on top. Yeah, like.
And then as a tank, you can turn around and get their backs to the wall, and they can't go anywhere.
Kagan, this is some entertaining gameplay.
I'm
You
sorry.
could also, you could also like just be a Death Knight, and when they leap out, you just say no, fuck you, get back over here. But you know, not everyone can.
Death Grip is
You're
by
right.
far like the most OP tank skill.
But do you have shield block? Because I've heard shield block is
No,
amazing.
spell reflect. It's okay. It's spell reflect.
Oh, spell reflect. That's what it was. It was spell reflect. Yes.
Spell reflect is
Spell
actually
reflect
amazing.
kills everything. It is actually. That's true.
Dude,
Oh, it's
There-
one of
there are,
the
like-
like if I could own one warrior spell, it would be well charge. But then after that, it would.
Well, charge. You know.
No, spell reflect
Maybe
is awesome.
battle scout.
Spell reflect is awesome. Yes.
But I tend to agree that Death Grip is better. I love me
Yeah.
some Death Grip. Like if I was building a perfect tank, and I could only have one,
Okay,
like
wait.
I had to,
On three, guys. Ready? You guys ready? Name a fun tanking druid spell. Go.
A fun tanking
Wipe.
druid spell?
Yeah. Why? What?
Large.
Frenzied regeneration because it's broken.
Claws of Earth.
Yeah.
I do love me some
Oh, wait.
frenzied regeneration. That's for
Cheers.
sure.
That's the only skill that I would take from a druid. Well,
Yikes.
Thrash. I'd like Thrash for
Okay.
offensive purposes, but
Yeah.
See,
no.
I like Claude Morris.
All this,
Definitely
all this,
offensive.
despite the fact that they're just fucking the king of tanking right now.
I'm
Number
sorry,
one,
Longo.
number one damage absorption. Number 2 DPS. Fucking druids. They're fine.
I thought it was
You know, every single one of their
DPS.
specs needs to be.
I
Now
never-
he's all one
never
of
said-
DPS. Druids
I
are
never said they weren't good.
Like-
I just, named something fun about them.
Yeah.
Across the board, druids need a nerf, and they'll never get it, and it's bullshit.
Wow.
They
Wow.
are too good at everything when they can do
minus healing. Minus healing.
Kryzen, Feral
I
Druid.
think Druid's in a good
Black
place. I think Feral Druid is god mode. single
Actually,
target
yeah,
in
and
the
to say I know that Feral Druid got buffed recently, so
Yeah,
It should be
in the-
below
in the-
every other single target DPS.
It's not what no Feral should
Yes.
no
Yes, it should.
nope nope
Because you could play every spec on that fucking class. It
doesn't
should be
matter.
below every other
Feral is definitely the only fucking class in this game. That
to
still
be
has a skill
fair,
cap
Feral
above like a
was
1
trash for like the last 2 expansions, so I'm glad they have some decent single
They
target.
should be trash. They should be garbage.
No, that's
No,
rude.
they shouldn't.
A
That's true.
different spec.
Okay, take us back to TBC. I 100% agree with you. In that day and age, yes.
Yeah.
Today, where there is no like flexibility, a Resto Druid is a Resto Druid is a Resto Druid. I disagree.
Yeah, Brent is definitely holding
It's
on
not
to some
true.
driftic RPG values.
No.
You are.
No.
Everything's a
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in today's WoW.
Everything's but no,
I agree. In TBC, 100%.
but I want what you're talking about.
No, I'm with.
They
Yeah.
should be trash because they can be everything. I don't care
Okay.
what you say.
Yeah, you're right. Jack of all trades, master of none. Right? Like
Yeah.
that's the rule.
That doesn't mean
That's
trash.
the rule.
Jack of all trades does not mean trash.
It should mean worse than everyone else who does the thing purely.
No.
Yes. If there is a class that
Not
does
if the-
one
not if
thing,
the other-
no,
What
no, not
is
if-
this
really,
cat
yes,
not
thing
if the
here
other
that
classes are
keeps
built
jumping to its death? What is
Huh?
what is going on?
What happened?
Oh, what?
Do you guys see this like old travel form
You
cat
can't
here?
call him.
What is that?
And he keeps
one
jumping
of
to
us.
his death. No, it's not one of us.
Oh.
One of us?
It's not. It's just a random NPC doing weird
What?
things.
What the? F-
And watch, he backs off and then he suicides.
what is?
I don't know what's going on.
That's really bizarre.
I saw
what
it
is
as we were running up the stairs, and at first I thought it was.
Can I survive that fall?
No.
Yeah,
No.
you should be able to be boosted up.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay. Well.
Maybe
I
it's to
wholly
show that
expected
you
to die.
can't die. I don't know. I don't know. I saw it as we were running, and I was like, wait a second.
This
I
is the
just
first time
wanna-
you've seen it, right?
I just want to say I very much enjoy the fact that the cat not only jumps to you, but the more entertaining thing is that he just backs up and is like,
Yeah, it's not
My
even like he
people need
runs
me.
off. No, he's like, I'm just, bye guys, like, peace out, y'all.
he's like, yo, my people need me, I'm jumping.
What is this?
Don't
Why are we playing
understand.
the Twilight
Thank
Zone?
you.
I'm
The
so
Twilight
confused.
That's the
Act
perfect
five.
music for what's happening right now. And yeah,
You
this
guys
is
are gonna time this key because you're.
Oh
you're
shit!
looking
I'm gonna
around.
say we do need to go.
We're in a key.
We are in a key. Oh, I
Bro, but
whiffed
like-
my interrupt. Oops.
Somebody, write that shit down.
Well, it's
Immortalized.
logged.
I would say it's definitely on at least 2 streams, so.
But nobody's ever seen that before, right?
No,
That
never
cat
have.
has never been there before.
No,
I've
that's,
never seen a cat in
that's
this
like a
place.
treble form
Yeah,
druid.
it's
It's
a-
that's why I
really
saw
high
it. I was
level.
like, that's the old travel form, and I don't think either of us have it. Because, like I
Well,
said,
then you
I
couldn't
have
target
I have it on
and it didn't have a
random.
name.
My druid travel form's on randomize, so I sometimes get that, but
Mhm.
that wasn't me obviously. So I don't. know
yeah,
what the
I
hell
thought
that
it was you, and I was
I
like,
know,
why
I
is she
know.
backing
I thought
off?
it
Like,
was
what?
you.
I
I
was like, why is she suiciding? I'm so confused.
I thought it was you. I wonder if it's just like a holdover from somebody else running it and doing that. It's weird.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Pretty sure
We should somebody, Alex, clip it and tweet it at Blizzard.
What?
Be like,
I'll-
what is this?
I'll
Why
run
is
the
this
bet.
cat
No,
suiciding?
but like the secrets Discord or something, I'm sure would.
Yeah, they might be interested in that. Because that could be a puzzle
'Cause
piece
they
that somebody's
debunked-
been looking for. You
Yeah, they
could
debunked
have
that
no
kind of
idea
shit all the
that
time.
could trigger somebody.
Oh yeah. so weird.
Really
I'm like,
weird.
I'm like giddy right now.
I know. I've
You
never
mean
seen
save for that
anything like
kitty.
that before.
Kitty for the kitty. Ah! Ow!
Oh, this murderer. Killing is bad, and killing is wrong. There should be a new, stronger word for killing, like bad wrong
Badong.
or badong. Yes, from this day forward, killing is badong.
I used all my cooldowns on that pool like a dumb. Oh well.
So I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 or 3 times I tanked this boss, well, the first time I tanked this boss, the first 2 or 3 times he used that blinding flash, I definitely tried to just turn around. And I'm like, why is he still blinding me? I'm not facing him.
I mean,
Because that's
we talked
always
about
how
the
it
inconsistency,
works.
right? Like,
That's always how it works. And then
Oh,
finally
I
somebody's
see
like,
now.
they're like, I think that's just a little frontal cone. I was
cone,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
fuck."
I definitely have turned around on that skill as a DPS, thinking that
yeah,
it's.
see,
Blinding
exactly.
flash, that's what you're
Yeah,
supposed
so
to do.
Yeah.
DPS, yeah, I didn't even think about that for DPS.
I always turn around. It doesn't like it does nothing
And
for me.
I just saw the code now, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's just a cone in front of him. Yeah, it's crazy.
But see, the thing is, they're gonna put in another ability called Blinding
Oh,
Flash
yeah.
in the
Tomorrow.
same expansion,
I missed
and
the
it'll be a
angel.
turnaround mechanic. Like,
Yep. Very inconsistent. Yeah, that shouldn't be blinding flash. That should be like blinding beam. Or,
Yeah.
something that
or
tells
flash,
you
or flash of light. LOL.
just to fuck with people. Guys, I think is he healing?
He's healing me. What a nice guy.
Oh shit, he held alt.
Guys, you gotta stand in the
Son of a
line to
bitch.
get heals.
I think alt isn't alt the default self-cast key.
Yeah.
I only know that because that setting always says that below it. I've never actually used alt as a self-cast key.
Yeah, it just
what was that?
target,
You just hit it?
right? Like,
Or like, yeah, if I'm I either target myself if I'm healing other people sometimes too, or if it's a skill that's meant to be cast on me. If you have a hostile target, it auto self-casts.
yeah.
So like,
Mhm.
why bother? All right, we have ferals with multiplayer mounts, so we're not doing the pull at the top of the stairs. Druids, prepare to be mounted. By the
I have
3
never seen that.
tanks.
Can you do that in here?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
no one's
yeah?
laughing, but that was funnier.
I
than,
know. I got no reaction.
that
I tied
deserved-
it in.
I
like,
know. It just deserved better. You deserve better. I don't know, man.
On this jump, it's really important that you be like to the left and jump to the right. Like, don't jump straight out. You might still aggro. Okay, so we chill the druid's stealth and get on. Fuck you,
You don't need
warrior.
to stealth. You can just jump right here.
That's risky. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna mount a druid instead.
Oh, I did Pligful.
Save a life, mount a druid.
And now we go. Okay, just kidding. I don't want to actually. That'll get you killed. Okay, so now we mount up, and y'all follow me, but don't attack anything or do anything. Just fucking follow me.
Okay, Daddy.
Actually, probably should
No,
have said the
don't follow
paladin.
him. Don't follow him right now. Okay, now follow him. After these things start hurling, then you want to follow.
Once they're nice and sick. Stack up on the far side of the pillar. And AoE their tits off. For this boss, you want to be spread out until he does Imperial Ordnance, and then stack
out,
quickly. You want to stack every Imperial Ordnance, or you will bring great shame to your family.
Well,
And don't be in front of him, because he does a frontal stomp. That's purifying. Keep that out. So we should have the stack now after the stomp.
boom.
Be stacked for Imperial Ordnance.
Yeah.
Move.
You got anybody who can immune it?
Oh,
when
that's
it
right,
turns
because
orc?
it drops the.
I'm a Death Knight. Move him out.
Oh,
If he's standing in the circles, he's getting the energy back. You gotta move him out of it too. Okay.
You want him? Yeah. He's gonna suck.
Gonna
all
be a
the
stack
pulses.
soon. We'll have at least 2.
Taken, are you playing the
That's a
paladin?
purify. No.
Okay.
Okay, because on this word. Everybody stack quickly under the boss.
Oh,
Okay, pull the boss out.
I just saw the consecrate go down. I didn't know what
Okay,
was up.
that's good. No, we are 2 tanking. It's me and this paladin tanking together.
That's Danny the man.
And now, if you have a Death Knight, you just sit back somewhere. Wait, are we going to get another ordinance? No, he's going to drain right now. Okay. So now this is where your tank just goes Super Saiyan. Actually, Paladin could just do it with Bubble too.
Yeah, Paladin can just divine.
He tries to eat these orbs, and somebody just has to soak them. But that's what AMS is for.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, you can't grab them until they actually spawn. Easy. Yep. You just want somebody with an immune. You can even use stationary immunes if you have to. Just make sure that's why you stack the orbs, so they're all coming from a nice, predictable location.
All
I
right.
see. Okay.
I feel like I just talked for a minute straight.
Balls to your face.
I mean, you kind of did. So, but it was very helpful. This has been actually a really fantastic learning experience because I was not very confident in any of these dungeons.
What is wrong with you people?
Spear throwing.
Buttons.
101 coming up.
I'm 1 out of 10 mythic in tanking mythic. Cheers, boys. Let's go.
Oh.
Cheers.
Where are
Time
we
it-
going?
Oh my god, it's only 11:25. Praise the
Where-
Lord. Cheers.
Where are we
It's
going,
right here.
Tegan?
Where
Two
Where are we
more,
going?
2 more gummies down the hatch.
2 more?
That's 5 today.
Oh boy.
I took 3
And then-
earlier. 2's gonna keep me going.
And then this is
Right.
a number you kind of want to pay attention to. 87% is what you need to come up here.
Okay, because
Yeah,
the
if you're not at
3
87
will get you to 100.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then from what I understand, because like you can like pull them all on normal and not give a fuck, but they're tethered, so they heal if you pull more than one, right?
No, the
Once
heal
you-
abilities, it's a council.
They gain abilities, yeah.
Okay,
No.
interesting.
No, she's right that pulling them all together won't heal them. Pulling them all together is dangerous only because of the tank damage.
Okay, because yeah, someone in one of my other groups was like,
Wait, you
On
can pull
board-
them all together?
Yeah, on lower key.
Oh, yeah. but yeah, like we pulled it on heroic and we pulled 2, and one of them was like, oh, that was stupid because now the other one's gonna heal once we kill this one, but then it didn't, so they were like, oh, maybe it's only mythic plus.
No.
I was like,
on high
ah.
difficulties, you pull them one at a time. But yeah, when one dies, he gives his powers to the other 2. So if
Okay,
you pull
so
all
it's
3
like,
and kill them evenly, then like it's the same thing. It's the same thing powers wise as
Got
fighting
it.
one dude with all 3 powers.
Okay.
But like you want to kill him evenly because if one dude dies way before the others, now you're fighting 2 guys who each have 2 powers, and that is that is
Okay.
different from one guy with all 3 powers. But there was something else. Oh, the right order. When you're doing this on Mythic Plus or like any content that matters, you pull the middle guy first, then the left guy, then the right guy. The right guy's ability is by far the worst. Want him giving it to the other 2.
Why is middle not marked with skull then?
It does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Somebody's weak aura is just marking things for the sake of calling them. It's an auto marking weak
Oh,
aura.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so on like content that matters, you definitely want to go middle, left, right, or if that's hard to remember, just left to right. Left to right's also acceptable. You just
Okay.
don't want the guy on the right first.
LOL. Hi, Brad.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I can't target the other one.
Yeah, he's just like,
Do I need a heroic throw? Should I heroic throw something here?
Yes, I'm just
Yes,
stupid. I can't
Do
do it,
it.
dude. I'm too stupid right now. And then you just kill these guys evenly. Don't stand in front of them. Diminuendo is a frontal. Obviously, don't stand in the black zones or the spears.
I need you guys to tank. I'm pretty sure I'm tanking.
Who?
I don't know. Tank stuff. Thank you. Huge.
Well, there's 2 of us, so like, if there's 2 mobs and each of them's on a different one, I might wind up taking the one off of him, and that doesn't help you, does it?
Well, no.
So answer my fucking question next time.
Dude, what?
I'm just kidding. I taught him one and death grip the other, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, I know. Come on, get out of here. Like, tank. Thanks, tank.
Focus. No, we're not adding that to the lexicon.
Oh, they heal.
They do
totally
heal.
fucking
So the guy
Right,
was
so-
right. Okay.
So we need a DPS them super
2-1-3.
evenly.
No. we
No,
need to
just
kill
burn one because it's gonna heal.
Yeah, which
Right.
one do we burn?
Skull.
Skull.
Okay.
Kagan. Kill Skull. Which one do we burn? Skull. That's exactly the pacing of how those words just came out.
So the guy was right.
we hear this
Okay, that's.
conversation
I
tomorrow,
mean, that's
too.
good to know.
I guess it. So you said that happened on heroic, so I'm guessing that's
No,
on mythic
he said he.
mechanic.
Yeah, I just say he said it only happens on mythic. So
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
interesting.
I probably don't need to stand in front of the boss.
Can we move it out of the poo? Move it out of the poo.
I got the poo on me.
Nobody wants the
Taken?
food.
What?
Movie?
I got the who on me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would have noticed that. I actually. Oh my God, Brianna, I have such a funny story.
Me.
I have such a funny story. Me and Pop saw that movie Joder in theaters, dude.
Okay.
Theaters. Oh man.
And this my grandpa was like saying life's a garden, dig it for like, I don't know, probably like 6 months after we saw that fucking movie. Like, and like, it's just so funny because like, why did he like that? He was like a 60-year-old man when we saw it.
Pops is a funny dude.
Yeah, honestly, dude, I miss him. It's
So-
so like,
Some of the Riris out there will yell at you for tanking the boss inside the blue bubble because they have no brains between their ears. Just tank the boss in the blue bubble.
yeah, think about it, it's safer.
Yeah, run out
It
the
doesn't
goo.
matter. The buff says damage from the next abyssal
Yeah, it doesn't
detonation will be
matter.
reduced by 90%. Newsflash: the boss does not take damage from her own abyssal detonation, so her taking 90% less damage
Mhm.
from that ability.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
the Rees
are
are
you
gonna be
sure
like,
she's
she's
not gonna hit
taking
herself for
90%
4
less
billion
damage.
People are so
Come to me,
stupid.
Orby.
So you just grab orbs and bring them to the center, deposit them.
Yes.
Once we have all 5, we make some poor sap, throw the spear, and let everybody down.
I wanted to throw the spear. Feels bad.
Dude, nobody ever wants to throw the spear, and I don't get it. I've literally
will.
I love the
Oh, 'cause
spear.
I missed too much.
hashtag perfect being.
Go on, get down.
Oh my god.
I think nobody laughed because everyone kind of went, "Huh, he's right."
No, I laughed.
Well,
There was a distinct snicker in there.
Perfect being gameplay.
Oh my god.
Title of your next
Excuse
stream.
me.
Actually, it should be right. Like when we kill the boss, it should definitely be perfect being gameplay.
God.
David, how many attempts was that? Over 500.
Why did she go over there? You were
She went
definitely not over there. Yeah, but you were. That wasn't where
He
you
started.
were.
He started there.
Ah, this boss sucks.
This boss is
Some
actually
fun-
really trash on
Fun
melee.
fact: I think it was a bug, but one time on this fight, my monk, I
Oh,
used,
come back, stupid hoe.
I used Transcendence Transfer to like move around this room quicker, see if I could get 2 orbs in the time it took other people to get 1. And my Transcendence Ghost, like the little image that you actually transfer to, he did we miss an orb or something?
I got it.
Okay.
He gets blown back too.
He caught an orb.
What?
He didn't move, and he caught an orb. He was just sitting there holding it. Like I had to run up and take it from him.
Interesting.
But like, my ghost had an orb. I was like, neat. Like it was like it had collided with it, you know?
I mean, I guess
Interesting.
because you don't click on the orbs to grab them, kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know.
I
It
didn't
was
think
very
stuff could
interesting.
interact with your Transcendence clone, though.
I
That's
didn't
weird.
either. I've never seen anything have an effect on the ghost one way or the other.
We did it!
Easy. We plus 2'd
Group
it.
hug in the shower.
We
Noobs.
plus 2'd it.
Feels bad.
It turned into another hidden keystone. Where is it?
Hmm?
My eye can't handle the stress.
For taste.
For real.
Round
talk, though.
18.
Where's my key?
That is not an upgrade, so you can keep it.
Fair enough.
Where's
Yeah,
my
you
key?
can get an upgrade.
Somebody was looking at my screen. Tell me where
I
my
was
key
gonna
is.
say I've got.
Oh, it's right in the middle.
They're upgradable to 220. They go
Go
down.
down.
yeah.
No, go down 5
Yeah, I
spots.
see
over
that
2.
now. Okay.
Go down
Thank you.
5 spots and over 2, Borsa.
Oh, why is it down there? I thought it would like give me a new one, so I was looking at my new stuff. It just upgraded my old one.
Yeah, it upgrades your old key.
I see. I got sanguini depths as well. Plus 4.
Declan, what are you doing?
What are we doing? Going to another zone or
Sounds like a +4 sanguine depths.
go to do sanguini? Hey, if you
Gotta
take
say,
these
we
wings,
gotta.
if you take these wings, you can go to parts of this dungeon that you can't normally get to. Whee!
Ooh, Ooh, fun.
And you can collect those 5 orbs. For
No,
the
I
achievement.
wish, dude. I wish this is where they were.
No, there's a
There's
dungeon
two.
achievement.
Yeah, there's 2 in each dungeon, or I think there's 3 in this.
No, Forza. That's a dungeon achievement to collect hit 5 orbs all at the same time.
I got you. I thought you were talking about the collect 50 orbs to get.
No, not that one.
Area.
No. This one's.
Yeah,
one's
so
a little
like
different.
I saw all this stuff in the distance, and I was like, oh, this is just fucking painted on,
Down.
right? It's not.
Last
No,
time
come
you were
up
back
here.
there, you pushed my
That's the
monitor.
whole
Get down.
dungeon right there.
Now that shit in the back, that's all painted on, but
This dungeon is very pretty.
it is.
Does it remind me
Also,
of
if you look up in the sky, if you look straight up in the sky, there's sky boobies.
Indeed, there are. They're
Sky
Venn diagramming.
boobies?
Sky boobies.
Dude, where?
Why
Straight
are they
up in the sky? Look
Why
straight
are
up
they
in the
showing?
sky.
Why are they showing my breast?
Get down.
Skies
Why
boobies.
indeed?
What have I done?
I think I have an inky black.
But like,
on, so I don't
look
see the sky
down a
boobies.
little bit from dead center, and like look behind us to the left. Dude, that cloud structure, whatever, leading into a
Go
star.
on.
Dude, that looks so fucking good. The sky here is nuts. Oh yeah, see, I think
Oh.
this is gonna be a raid or something
Hey,
because
boys.
these places are named like the
Oh, we're
atrium of
definitely going
piety.
in there next.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Here, 1 second.
What?
like they killed the Archon. It's the Bastion's next. Like we're.
It is related to a secret.
Bastion.
The cheetah.
They didn't kill her.
Oh,
She's
what
still
happened?
alive. They just took a piece of her.
What about the cheetah, Kagan? What is it?
I don't know. But like people are posting that it's like 100% part of a secret or something.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, but like, okay, the atrium of piety. That is a fucking boss wing. It's gotta be. This? Tell me this isn't a boss fight room.
I'm watching Kagan stream and he's staring off into the abyss.
Oh, and he died.
I don't think we can boss fight.
I don't have enough screen space for everything.
That was
Like these
fantastic.
are obviously gonna have launch pads at some point. Can I do this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Now I'm stuck.
Oh my god, I'm a god.
Yeah, it definitely seems weird that they would have
I
all
know
of
what I
this
said.
built out, but nothing
This is totally a raid.
here.
Gotta be a raid, guaranteed. Wait, what's going on right here? Where's this water coming from? Like, where? Oh, I guess that place over there was kind of full of water, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just kind of like
on.
flowing. It's like flowing over
Well,
this
yeah,
though.
that whole room. But where's it coming from?
Magic
Underground
water.
spring. Secret underground springs.
Yeah, because like this water over here is just kind of flowing straight down too.
These trees are very large, given
I'm
that
pretty
they're
sure they just turn souls into water and just flow it down there. You know.
no.
send it down right onto the maw.
Oh, rip.
I mean,
It promptly turns into magma. Can we talk about how big these trees are for how small their roots must be, given the thing that they're in?
Are you saying that there's large people with tiny penises? Or vice versa?
I mean, it could go all the way down, and
right,
that's
but like, there's still not much room for. You got to consider there's got to be dirt in there too, right? Like,
right. I don't
like
know.
between the roots. I don't know.
It could be dirt.
Maybe there's like a portal in there that you can't see that allows the roots to expand
Yes,
into
a
actual
portal
dirt.
thing.
I mean,
I
you
can
never
imagine a
know.
portal
Magic,
thing. It makes
magic and
sense.
shit.
A portal.
Oh
thing.
God.
It could
Rip.
be like arcane plants or something like that.
Exactly.
They killed you? Didn't we establish earlier that you can jump off?
No, you cannot jump off there. You will die.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
That's what I mean.
outside the instance zone.
I guess.
But
Yeah,
yet
there
you
might be something
respawn
to
in
that.
the instance.
That's a long fall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the play? More?
Summon us to the
You can
next
do
one.
you can do the achievement.
Nah,
You guys don't have it.
no way.
You're gonna have to come back and do it.
More kills.
Yeah, we could either do the Sanguine 2 or the Sanguine 4 or both.
Yeah. Somebody summon me.
Uh,
But
yeah.
why am I running? I'm just confused.
This two tanks thing is cracking me the fuck up.
Cheers, boys. That was fun. This is fun. Thanks for being
It's
here.
fun. Why is this so much better than what Blizzard wants you to be.
Because Blizzard thinks they know what fun is.
Because I mean, if one tank is good,
Yeah, there you go.
two
Worse.
tanks is better.
The math checks up. What? I can. Oh.
Yeah, I guess you guys don't have stupid things like fucking 8-man raid solo or just tanks only doing tank shit like Final Fantasy does.
Oh no! WoW
no.
does that. They do
WoW
like look up,
definitely does that.
Oh,
An
yeah, look
entire
up-
raid of just tanks.
or like look up all Blood Death Knight runs, or look up all Druid runs.
Well, I know like Druids and DKs can do it, but
Pallies. They have raids
Lots of
where it's
healing.
nothing but Pallies, nothing but Druids. Yeah, all like old raids with like 25 Blood Death Knights. It's
They
crazy.
did it when it was live. Remember?
Yeah, Siege of Orgrimmar.
Well, not even just Siege of Orgrimmar. What the hell was the most recent one with all the freaking tornado shits?
I have no idea. I didn't read the last year.
Echo did like nothing but boom kids in Castle Nathria.
Yep, the world first 25 Boomkin encounter.
How?
I watched that and I was like,
They just convoke.
insane.
They just convoke on the pole and kill the boss.
Yeah.
What the heck was
Because
that?
Druid is still too strong.
It's not literally
No,
just convoke.
everything
but
needs to be
convoke and
brought
then,
up to Druid. Like,
What was
No,
the corruption
Druid,
called?
if one is better than all the others, the one needs to be brought down. You don't need to bring everything else up.
What was the corruption
Isn't
called
God
that
left
made the tornadoes?
oh, I know which one you're talking about. It was the
It has been Blizzard's design philosophy recently, though, to bring everything else up, though, which is the wrong answer.
It depends. It just depends on how
that's
you
what
make the game.
Destiny did.
If they
it's a
build the
better
content
answer than
for the top end,
fucking nerf hammering everything. That's no fun.
no,
No,
I
you
got
nerf
it.
hammer the one thing that is too fucking strong and get it down. Like,
you nerf
yes
convoke,
and no.
so
It depends on how your
you
game
say
is.
the other thing.
If
I don't know. I'm
Think about like back when Cthulhu was fucking. Remember when Cthulhu was mathematically impossible to kill, right? Assume that like there was one class that if you brought tons of them, just barely you'd get yourself that point over you need mathematically to kill it. So they're better, but not a lot better, just enough better, right?
yeah, you nerf them and you
And
nerf
that-
Cthulhu.
No, you see, you're moving the goalposts.
No,
Like, don't,
you
like,
move the goalpost by adding a
you have
different, like, what? If you're allowed to add variables, I can use the variables. What?
No.
It's
So basically,
ultimately, it's
what's
an
happening?
event, so.
What's happening is Brent is moving the goalpost, but what you're doing is you're adding more muscle to the kicker's leg. It's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other.
We both want to accomplish the same thing. It's just how we get there.
Sorry about that, Epic. Oh, perfect time. People just got here, so
Yep.
it's coming.
Oh.
Ventier
I
land is
died
perfect.
again, so like it took me all the way back to right before the final boss.
Yeah, I just heard that of there, so.
Yeah,
You
that's...
go back up and do the wings again, Borsa, and see where you can get to.
Oh, I forgot to tell them about this crystal. Oh well, you guys,
It's fine.
What crystal?
for the 50 crystals to get the mount.
Oh,
The one I thought you were talking about at first.
yeah, all good. No, I'm gonna get that done when flying's around.
Your mount's gonna be 10 times uglier by then.
I mean,
It's
I'll
gonna
at
be
least
missing,
have Sin Runner
missing
Blanche.
feathers. You'll be missing fucking. It'll only have one canine tooth.
Hey, but I'll still have Sin Runner Blanche.
It'll call it its steak tooth.
Did you get that summon?
There can only be one.
Are you doing retainers?
The Highlander steak tooth.
Mm,
I got my Shadowlands fishing upgraded, waiting for Blanche. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Here. We don't want to just jump straight into the 4.
Probably.
we can do the 2 first if you want.
Don't matter to me. I mean, if the 2, what level's 2 dropping? Is that going to be enough of an upgrade enough to be an upgrade? You know what I mean?
Doing the 4, let's go.
I mean, I guess at this point for me, anything is technically will be an upgrade because
Okay, you're all 84.
they didn't think to add that to the pieces that already existed, the Valor thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I'm going to
no,
say
it's
we
not
can
retroactive.
upgrade the 184 with Valor, so.
But why?
It's not easy for them to. I would assume it's easier to just like say, okay, all future items drop with this than it is to go through all the like existing items that are already in play.
It's one of those things where it's like, why wasn't this implemented at the start of Shadowlands?
Yeah. But like in terms of why they didn't
I guess
bring
it's
the other
Mikey.
items up,
Let's go.
because like it would have been so hard to go through, and because like it's one thing to say all items generated come with it, but it's another to say
we are missing someone.
I have
There
to
she
go through
is.
because they would have to give you your exact item back if they were to say do like item swaps to fix it.
So
That's a lot
at
of
the end of
possible
this,
roles.
at the Mythic
Database
4,
like replace
I don't
item
know.
ID X with X.
I mean, maybe, but like I don't know. I honestly I don't know.
Because like all the items have IDs, they've got to be in a database somewhere.
But like, who knows how they're split up when it comes to like one that rolled with 89 and 70 stats versus one that rolled with 87 and 72. You know what I mean? Like,
Are we
I
doing?
mean, they've got to be.
Just
They
a big
have to
number.
have a different ID, right? Like,
levels are they're uniform across the board, though.
Yeah.
So
No,
that
that's
helps.
true. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, somebody open the jar? Yeah, bring all the stuff over
like,
here.
When
You
I'm
gotta
usually
tank by the
confronted
jar.
with a problem that is a Blizzard problem, it devolves to one of two things: laziness or inability.
Mm.
And it's true. More often
So-
than not, laziness.
If you have a Venthyr person in your raid or in your group, then these jars can be opened. They stay open for like a minute or something like that. And then while they're open, anything that dies in radius of this gives us a buff called Simfall Boon. Each stack is 5% more healing and damage done. So like we're doing 40% more damage right now.
That's fancy. You are helping.
He's a Venthyr.
You said that with so much disdain, like he's a fucking vampire.
Well, I mean, because the thing is, like, so many classes don't pick Venthyr. Like, that's the thing.
My pally's a Venthyr.
I thought it
All
was
the
so
violent
funny
best
because
talents
like
are
the whole
paladin,
thing like with beta and alpha was, oh my god, Ventyr's too strong because of the teleport. Bah! Like that was like fucking.
It's like people never played
Wait.
We're not waiting.
Teleport isn't great.
Okay, so for this room, if you pull the first tick right here
Teleport.
and nothing else, you can just wait for the big guy back there to pat around and just walk past.
And just walk past. Okay.
See, like, I thought the teleport was going to be
You
useful
gotta hang out in
when
the
I
hallway.
played Void Elf, and it just never was.
Come in the hallway or the big guy.
That's because you don't play a melee.
Yeah, like I've seen Kagan
Yeah,
use
sure.
it
You're
like
not- you're not
really like a lot during the Denathrius
He
fight.
has a charge. He has a leap. He has.
Yeah, like, what do you need the fucking teleport for?
Oh, I need more gap closers. What? Yeah.
Hi,
thanks, kite the
Beanie.
shit out of me. What? It's great in
This
PvP
room
too
used to be
because
so
the ring
different.
the
but
ring
they
that it
fixed
gives
it.
me fucking disorients people. So if I door shadows on top of people, it fucking stuns them for like 2 seconds, dude. It's crazy. It's so good. And it's so underutilized. I see so many PvP never use the button. It's like use the button, please. Don't be scared to cast that.
Obviously, Engorge is a very high priority, must be kicked. They're just constantly buffing themselves until you kick it. They actually grow.
Yeah.
So like you can see the ones who've engorged. This room used to be so scuffed though. You remember Kagan? There used to be 2 guys in the floor, and then there were also 2 flying off on the ledge over there. That it was like a crapshoot whether someone in your group was dumb enough to accidentally walk too close and pull them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like you felt obligated to kill them so that you didn't get them during the boss fight.
Yep.
Yeah, this room used to
shitty.
kind of suck.
But I don't remember that actually. I don't think I actually ran this
This boss.
dungeon like until we did KSM.
Face him
boss-
into a wall.
Make sure your back tank is never to the ledge because he will boop you, and if he boops you with your back to the ledge, you die. But yeah, he's gonna do that. That needs to be interrupted ASAP. The Hungering Drain. He just gets a stack of the buff. When he rushes people, everyone needs to get hit, so the person should create space for everyone else to get hit.
You can just stack on
It'll
top
do-
of each
it'll-
other. You're
it'll split the
fine.
damage it does between everybody who gets hit. And then he's going to do a Severing Smash. Everyone's going to spawn an orb. You need to move away from the boss while he's casting it. You would typically run together, like so all your
Oh.
orbs spawn, and then eating the orbs, it'll be fine here because we're on a low difficulty. On higher difficulties, though, you have to be really careful because, like, they do damage to the whole group when you consume them.
Okay.
But they have to be consumed because they're trying to get to the boss, and they'll obviously buff him.
Obviously.
Well, that's this whole thing. That's this whole shtick, is that he casts that ability at 100 energy, and, like, getting those orbs back gives him his energy back, so he gets to just do another smash and summon another wave of orbs, which will let him, pain in the dick. But anyway, you have to be careful because you can't just willy-nilly pop them all. You'll just kill your group. But you also have to, like, make sure you've come up with a way to keep them away from him.
Interesting. Okay.
So what some groups will actually do is they'll have the group stack here on the pole. The tank, like, they'll run through the boss on the pole and stay here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he does Severing Smash, the orbs will be there. And they just run to the other side of the room. And the balls just take forever to walk across the room to that side.
Makes sense.
So, like, they can pop one, maybe two, and then leave, and the other three take forever to get there, and by the time they get there, they're stabilized again and able to eat the rest. That boss right there is a group killer. On high keys, especially Tyrannical, that boss will break your group. Like, he's hard. It's a lot of damage, and most of it's unavoidable. If you're the person getting charged, if you're a hunter, for example, things like Feign, obviously, any immune will work too, but Feign is extra great because it has a much shorter cooldown.
I do think Naiba's sword worked. I didn't take any damage from the charge.
Yeah, probably. Don't stand in front of this. He does a frontal cleave. There it is. And then, obviously, don't stand in the poodoo. If you have a crazy person for a tank, that little dude can suck because they wiggle them all over and people get cleaved and it's not fun. Grand Overseers, if you're ranged, you want to stand like 30 yards away and you'll just be immune to his chains ability. Everyone else, when he spawns his chains, you have to run 30-ish yards away from him to break them. If you just sit there, your healer will hate you. Oh, we should have opened that jar, Kagan. Oopsie. Jar open now, please.
Because there's not a lot of mobs like the old
way. Well, I mean, but like, jar or no jar, we jar. So this Overseer, he might get to cast it. Maybe we'll get to see it.
This one?
Yep. So you want to move away because it hurts like fuck. Obviously not on this difficulty, but you know.
Yeah. Better to learn now than when it actually matters.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Okay.
What do you mean I got killed by chains? I've never had that happen.
What's this?
Maybe healer should just heal.
Yeah.
Healer sucks. They couldn't heal me through it.
This Overseer can be kind of tricky. You need to get him to a side, otherwise there's not room for people to break their chains without risking going where you came from and pulling that pat back.
I had a pop shield wall.
I'm not gonna pop shield wall. Come on, healers, heal me! Fucking cheat that.
This guy just randomly enrages his minions. If you're with like a hunter or someone who can de-enrage them, cool.
Yeah.
Dodge tornadoes. There, he motivationally clubs somebody, but Slappy Hand says no, get back over here. Yeah.
Shield wall, 5-minute cooldown. Is that why you don't pop it?
Well, yeah, but it gets reduced by.
It's like 2.5 maybe.
Yeah, it works out to be 2 to 2.5, unless you use spec for it, and then you can get it to like 1, can't you?
The reason I don't use it though, like on the first knock, is I have demo shout. Like I've got everything out, and it's like the first one, right? Actually, no, we have hero for that first one, so don't pop it. Don't pop anything.
You need one dedicated kicker for the warden to kick his. Oh, what's it called? It's his only interruptible spell. Something barb shackles. Somebody needs to kick that. That can't go off.
The reason I don't pop shield wall is because I absolutely need it for that nasty one. I need it for the bad one.
The drop, the up and down.
Yep. Where like
these little shadowy dudes, the vestiges of whatever and the remnant of whatever, those are kill priority. Like they do really annoying shit as long as they're alive. And then the red ones, when they die, they will actually turn into a pile of goo like that. So you have to move when the red ones die.
I was always curious of that, Kagan, because I was like,
what? Yeah. But so it's like I would rather have my cheat death proc right then than burn wall, because either one will happen, right? But I know that I need wall for a certain point, and sometimes I can live without popping it at the other point. So I risk it for the biscuit. Like I'm wearing
Pagan,
the
I'm
trinket
sorry.
because literally because I can do that. I can flex my cooldowns if I need to. I just use it as an
Pop the jar like when he gets down to like a quarter health.
Oh yeah. Jar time.
Yeah.
Jar time.
Okay, we kill. And then obviously we bring the next pack back here.
Mm-hmm.
All mobs are the same, so like little mobs give just as much of a buff to us as big mobs. So I'll grip that feather in a second. Easy 4 stacks. Okay, let's go. It'll close before we could get these mobs all the way back there and kill them.
Kill them.
I'll watch the Warden. You guys kick the Fury. Can't remember what the Fury casts, but he casts something and it's bad.
It's like something that's mad. It's like fury and rage.
I think it is like the fire on the floor. Welcome to another potential group killing boss. Not quite as bad as the first, but still, this boss think of this hallway as an inside and outside track, right? It's a big circle. Be on the inside on the pole. I lied, be on the outside on the pole. Then move to the inside immediately on the pole.
I remember, like, I have to, like, yeah.
I know. I dug deep for that one, sorry. Okay, so you hang out on the inside track. Kill ads ASAP. The faster they die, the better, because the longer they're alive, the bigger. Oh my god, that pool is so small. Move, switch sides. Switch back. The longer they're alive, the bigger the pool. That one died so fast, it was so good. Castigate, you obviously just take it away like that.
Yeah, kitty power! I love being able to hit the boss with that.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's amazing.
Kitty range so good.
Soon. Switch sides. Switch back. Castigate soon. Kill manifestation. I raid lead better in dungeons than I do in raid.
You can shadow meld castigate, by the way, if you're an
Oh,
item.
yeah.
Oh, fancy.
I think hunters can feign it only in the sense that if they feign before he casts it, he won't pick them.
Okay.
So it's not really immuning it. He's still going to do it to somebody, but hunters can make sure it's not them if you care. Where's my? Oh yeah, mythic blood.
Yep.
I'm like,
It's very important. You gotta preserve
why
your
can't I? Why can't I loot the boss? All right, this boss is.
Did you just walk through both the blood and the AoE whirlwind thingy?
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that?
You clicked the chain.
No, I didn't. I was walking. I may have clicked the chain.
It's very possible.
There's
I use right click.
left or right.
I use right click to adjust my camera, and I bet because
You probably clicked on it. Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm betting you just clicked the chain accidentally.
Oh yeah, like I
As you were
said
super
earlier,
close
my
to
right
it.
mouse click is going bad. These guys obviously just want to kick the doubt. Other than that, it's a joke of fight. Or not kick, stun. Sorry, it can't be kicked. But you want to stun that attack so that he can't. It just spawns the red pools again. So it's better to not have that than have. These guys cast something that's not Raxol. Raxol's not a big deal. There's something else that you should kick. I can't remember. They're not doing it. Okay, maybe it's just Raxol.
No, I think they do cast something.
I swear they have like a curse of something.
Yeah. But we're
Curse
killing
of
them too
suppression,
fast.
Maybe. I think it's curse of suppression. This boss is easy. When you see golden orbs, grab 3 or 4. Be considerate because everyone needs to get some, and there's only enough for everybody to get 3 or 4.
You know
If
who
you
doesn't
have,
get them?
yeah, if you have great defensives like spell reflect, then you don't need to get away. No, if you have like immunities or whatever, you don't need them. But yeah, grab 3 or 4. Tanks obviously can get away with less. People with strong defensives can get away with less. But anyway, you grab orbs, she does a burst, you take damage less based on how many orbs you grabbed. And now you move. Just be moving. Don't get caught standing. Like, you may have to double back, because they don't always target your feet, but those things, they come out faster than you think. You want to be pre-moving if you can afford to. Tank,
Okay.
Iron Spikes, it's actually a gigantic tank buster. It hurts so fucking much. Prepare to die to it.
Lovely. Okay.
It sucks.
Yeah,
Dude.
pop a
It's
defensive.
so overtuned. Like even with defensives, it's gonna be sketch.
Yeah,
I hate it. I hate it
like
a lot.
I gotta pop Guardians whenever I do that.
Mhm. Oh, it's brutal. And guess what? 45 seconds from now, she's gonna do it again.
Yeah, I'm like, great.
Where is your god now?
Yeah, it's like, all right, well, I can
Move,
reduce it by
move.
20, but not 80. So
Move, move, move. See, the nice thing about this mechanic is that if it's done right, nobody in the group should be taking damage at all.
yep.
But
There you go, Rouse Repair.
your group is always kind of in tatters when that ability ends for some reason. Must just be because the population at large sucks.
That's true. Same.
Somebody reliable should grab this. It doesn't have to be the tank. It can be anybody. I'm not doing it. I'm too high.
Taken.
We don't need it. We don't need it right now, so you don't have to worry about it. This trash is usually best pulled out of the room. LOS, pull it out here, because you don't want to fight it in there, because there's a mini boss in there, and if you pull it all, you die. You will die.
You don't want to die.
You will die
Death
to
is
death.
bad. We'll die to
This
death.
next mini boss, there's 2 ways to do it. There's a cool calculated tank has a 10-inch dick way, and there's like a YOLO we're all gonna die way. So
So which one do you think Borsa does, and which one do you think?
I imagine the yellow way would be most
Probably the
accurate.
yellow way.
So you can just obviously move them around. These guys all have the abilities with the mobs from earlier. So like the Gargoyle does a frontal slash and a brown knock up. The Mist Dancer, I didn't point Mist Dancer out, but he's gonna do a thrust attack. It's called Echoing Thrust. Every time he does it, a ghost of him appears at all previous locations that he's used it and does it. So some groups just kite him around. Some groups have big dicks.
What kind of group are you all?
You'll see. I don't care who you get aggro on, just let me keep the Echoing Thrust guy. Oh no, do I have the Echoing Thrust guy?
He's dead.
Okay, good. I was like, where'd he go? Suddenly I realized I wasn't targeting him anymore. Anyway, so the Echoing Thrust, the way I tank him, typically, if you can afford to keep him still enough, is you just stand there, he does it, you sidestep out, it ends, you sidestep right back in. And he stacks his thrust in one spot, and there's just, unless someone is colossally retarded and insists on walking on you, there's no way it's gonna gib somebody. This room's a gauntlet. We're in combat from now until we get to the end, so healer, be smart with mana, and we have to just kind of go at a pace. Boss, oh my god, excuse me, boss is gonna do like a big shitty ability. That's when whoever grabbed the shield hits their extra action button, and you get inside the shield or you die.
What is? I'm trying to remember. It's a relatively slow cast, right?
Yeah, but it
It's
doesn't
just
matter.
when she gets
Like,
100 energy, I think.
yeah, it's when her energy tops out, and you just see we pushed her. She didn't get to do it with that.
Okay.
Yeah, she gains the energy slower on this difficulty.
On the Mythic Plus difficulty?
Yeah, no, like at this level of Mythic.
Oh, rip, what?
It's gotta be, because like she gets it like on the first one every time usually. Also, in case you didn't notice, those Gargans will just spawn non-stop. There's nothing you can
Yep.
do about them. So.
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
their
I
threat
think
is
it
a little-
probably helps that, like,
their threat is a little funky. Sometimes they will just ignore the tank, so like unless you do like a hard taunt. Actually, you're right, Kagan. I think we just have
the
big dicks.
DPS right now
Yeah.
is going to push her before she can
Yeah,
cast that.
right. Because her energy reset there, which is weird. I thought she would carry it over. Jar, yay, jar, jar, jar.
It's the same thing for the boss
Jars.
fight, so
I love vampire jars. Yummy.
Okay, I'm gonna let's make sure the Pally has aggro on everything. Okay, I'm gonna go pull some more to the jar because we're getting fucking clowny up in here. Come to the party, you're all invited. Brick, are you trying to tell me that there's a party in your pants and I'm invited? Yes! So would you like to come? No. LOS, there's casters back there targeting you.
They're, like, casting
They're
through the
dicks.
wall.
They're
Yeah.
dicks. Just wait for them to run out of mana, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that stopped being a thing.
I know, right? Actually, that was like such a good thing.
That was so cool. That was such a nice touch that like it kind of made you feel like, oh, they're limited in the same way I am, except they
They're
get 5
people
times harder.
too.
Now they're just
Wow.
cunts.
There's a long stretch of hallway here with no trash.
Now
This is very
everyone has
weird.
unlimited mana, so
Right, exactly. Unless you're an arcane mage.
yeah.
Okay, the gauntlet is over.
For some
by the
reason,
way.
he's the one who should be the best at it.
This pull is not part of the gauntlet, and I will say, if there's a trash pack in here that gives you trouble besides that mini boss, it's them, because the animate weapons that the skirmishers summon fucking hurt. Like, they truck to the point where, like, my preferred strat, if we have time, is CC one of them, so we only get one skirmisher at a time because it hurts.
Dude, you know how much pride sucks, actually.
Yeah, how much it just kind of disrupts the flow of the dungeon.
Like, why can't we just like pull like normal people and complete the dungeon? Why does every
Okay,
dungeon
this
have to be
boss, she's like a puzzle boss. She'll spawn shit in a pattern.
Yep.
It's the order that they're gonna attack. No, that's not correct. Sorry, she doesn't give you warning in the dungeon.
About Pride is that they did that same mechanic with Pride.
We need to spread out more
twice in
things.
a row.
Yeah. Well, not that much. Yeah, you guys are okay. Just nobody else get hit by it.
No, yeah, and I
Also,
say
if
no one
you have-
can be in the way.
Get out.
Oh, God.
Get out. Now, after the first one goes off, you get in easy. So the Wicked Rush, if you have a displacement like Blink or probably Night Fae Blink, shit like that, if you do it while she's traveling from one person to the next, or like traveling on her way to you, extra action button.
Huge. Big dick. Look at this guy.
Yeah, if you displace, she'll miss you. Like, it just won't hit. Okay, get out of middle.
Interesting.
Get in middle. Easy.
And indeed, she did miss me.
Nice. Penny fucking practical application.
I had to try it.
It works. Out of middle.
Can say it
Back in
does,
the
yes.
What? She doesn't.
She has some
Kagan,
like
you
weird
could probably
face
do
thing
it with
soon.
leap, but it would be hard.
I don't know.
Extra action button.
I don't think I mess around with a lot of that stuff because it usually just fucking kills me.
Oh yeah, I mean, right, and plus you're melee, right? So you're just gonna sit there and fucking take it anyway. Like you don't run away to begin with, so you don't create the necessary space to like jump away.
God, what HP does she actually push it here?
Huh?
She's
just taking forever to.
Oh yeah, no, she's a slow boss. She's constantly leaving melee, making you run away from
There
her.
we go. 51% or 50, I guess, is when she changes.
Enemy force is 98%. Forza!
What happened?
We're only at 98%. Rip.
Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, we're okay.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
There's no. Wait. There's bats. Come take these bats.
Eh?
Come
Yeah.
click bat.
On the bat.
Oh, the bats to take you to the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kagan's running back instead of coming to get bats. Turn
I
around.
don't know which way to go! I'm like.
Come back to the
committed.
boss
Go back
room.
to the boss.
Come back to the bus room and click one
All
of
my
that.
keys are bound to W.
You took that anima power in Torghast where you can only run forward.
Oh yeah. Turn around, run back in.
Yeah, so
Kagan's
those
just
some of those
fighting them
powers are
inside.
great.
He said,
Okay,
"Fuck
we
it, I'm just gonna fight two
go-
bats on my own."
Shit.
Behind
Okay,
it,
so
back.
don't use the bat in the future. The bat is stupid.
Takes you outside.
I'm done. Well, no, that's not the problem. The problem is
Kagan's
that
about
he's
to
going
get it
back
for you all.
in.
Takes you.
Puts
Yeah,
you like
carrying.
at the end of the dungeon.
In the middle, yeah. Right.
Good job, Kagan. No, turn around. We have to go to the end. Easy every time.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why did you click the bats? There's bats in the thing. That's
I just forgot that it checkpoints you in the dungeon.
Kagan has that
Kagan, open
big
the
brain.
chest, see what you get.
I just tried to cast fucking Venthyr teleport. I'm not-
Cheers!
Woo, move
Cheers.
people.
I feel like my Death Knight should be allowed to be a Maldraxi and a Venthyr.
Bungie.
Guess what? I didn't use my
Blizzard.
trinket a single time.
Rip.
They didn't open the door after I killed the locking thing in that override, so I died to the laser beam after my flawless run. I'm so mad.
Rip.
Also, Shonda's, I'm coming for that booty.
You're like so far back there.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, my 3 movement speed increases are.
Ooh, memory.
I love memories.
No, wow, made this about speed, huh? I was talking about DPS.
Oh,
Match me there.
Yeah, that's why I said Shonda's, I'm coming for that booty.
Got healing done. Damn.
Wait, am I the last one? Oh my god.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll give you a
Do I-
boost.
can do it.
Do I get loot? No, I don't get loot. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I don't. Anybody get an upgrade?
I did. I got an upgrade and a memory. Alright. Oh, fuck. Rip.
Bye.
You got anima.
Leave the dungeon
I
via
should have
bat,
had
not
someone
death.
res me. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it took me this. What?
So angry he's disconnecting.
I am just gonna leave the party and have it port really good.
Toxic.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Okay,
Are we doing
now
this
we
again?
do-
Is that the play?
Oh yeah, do we want to do the 4? What'd your key turn
Who's
into?
got the 5? There should be a 5 around now.
I have
Yeah,
a
that's a
5 for Spire's
Oh.
Ascension.
We plus 3'd that?
We did it with like 18 minutes to spare.
yeah.
Literal gods. Alright.
So that or back to Spires. So Spires is easy. I like Spires.
Yeah, but you're already here.
But my
Yeah, but yours
IO,
is
I
still
need to
harder
do
than-
all the dungeons. My IO.
But my IO.
Is there a good gear for you guys? I think Spires has better gear because nobody wants this dungeon, right?
Hang on.
Nobody has it because it's so fucking hard
I
to
need
complete.
I need every dungeon. Spires, let's see what does Spires have. Loot. Weapon. No weapon. No weapon.
No.
Spires have a weapon for me. That'd be cool.
That's a weapon for my monk. That's why I thought it would be a weapon.
Spires looks ass for plate wearers, actually. Fuck.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Spires
Kagan.
does have a
it's good.
pole arm for
I
me.
want to say like mail wearers and clockies want.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll run anything. All this loot is like whatever. Cloaks, bracers, gloves. That's all.
Paladin's
stuff.
the one
Yeah,
with
let's
memory
go
under there, and
do
that's about it.
Spires.
Okay, you're gonna have to summon me because that is so far away.
I mean, we're all here.
So far away.
Hagen's outside the dungeon, actually.
Yeah.
So far away.
My brain is huge.
What are you talking? We're right next to Kagan. We're all right.
Yeah, but I just went AFK and got to the same place.
Oh. I should have invited you so your auto invite would cancel your teleport out.
Oh, do I have that turned on? I probably do.
You do. I invited you the other day with it. Although this character's not a guildie, so actually it probably wouldn't work. Oh, this character is a guildie. Huh, my Death Knight never got kicked? That's crazy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess I am pretty fucking important.
I'm gonna go turn in these quests and hopefully it gives me some fucking money. Nope, no gold.
No, it's just rep.
Just fucking rep. Can I please? Blizzard!
Okay, so do I have enough rep to get some free money from you guys? Like, we got good rep. You can
Got
give me
your
a loan,
callings
right?
this week?
I have done every calling, but it's like
On
I keep
one
doing
carrot
things and
here.
then
What do you buy? Like, that's the.
veiled
He
Oxy
buys
Black
Inky
Potion.
Blacks.
High five.
Wait, Kagan, do you not have the bag slots unlocked in your backpack?
What? But no, the backpack
Hold
doesn't
on.
need to be unlocked.
Oh
What?
my
He doesn't have the
God.
authenticator attached.
What?
Huh?
Two-factor authentication? Oh.
Oh, the extra
Just
slot.
use your
So he doesn't
Google
have the
App
4
phone
slots.
thing.
Yep.
Kagan. Kagan. Let's be honest. You never even closed Battle.net anyway. When's the last time you typed in your Battle.net password?
It's true. It's true. If I don't know my password, nobody else does either.
No, they know it better than you do, and will steal your account more easily.
Well, that would be pretty impressive because like actually the password I use is like just scram. It's like whatever. It's like a bunch of just shit.
Nonsense is the
Yeah.
robot's favorite food.
Yeah, nonsense. That's more likely for a bot farm to catch that.
Yeah, I was
than
saying
the
hackers
other
aren't
shit.
getting us. Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking bots.
Just robots, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all hackers do is write robots to hack things anymore. Like it's all scripted or whatever. It's not
I mean,
actually like.
Like half the
they
time,
don't just hold
I freaking log on at somebody else's house and it locks my account anyways. So it's like,
I always assumed that being a hacker
because
meant.
you don't have an authenticator because they're like, hey, someone's stealing your shit.
I always
Oh,
thought
shit.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you have an authenticator, it will stop doing
It
that.
doesn't give a fuck.
Where's I sold one. What do I do with it?
The core hound?
Hmm?
Nice.
Oh, you're not poor.
Send me half.
Nice, dude. Huge. You want it on your main? Or who is your
Yeah,
main? Which
yeah,
character do you like the most, Borsa?
Oh Jesus. Well, the
That's a
paladin,
loaded question.
obviously. No, it's not. It's the paladin.
Well, I mean, you can put it on one and just mail it to the other.
Yeah, just send it to the paladin. He buys herbs sometimes to make stuff for the guild, so send it to him.
What's your paladin's name?
Wait, so what did
Orsolino?
you sell?
What?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Okay.
We robbed a bank and now we're divvying up the loot after we get it fenced.
Oh
Is
my
that
god.
about right, Kagan?
What is it? Is embezzling a word?
Yeah, but I guess,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we embezzled it. I like my story better that we bankrupt it, but whatever.
What'd you
Yeah,
take out of
bankrupt,
the
big-
bank?
Nothing.
What did you sell? That's all I want to know.
Do you like how I knew exactly?
Nothing. They've just been laying there for so long. I thought somebody should do something with them.
And somehow I got roped into it, and I'm a yes man. So
Yes. I can't sell it myself. I gotta go through somebody else to wash it, and they gotta, get
You're
it fenced.
actually laundering items out of the guild bank to make 20k gold. Jesus Christ. Do it,
Huh?
calling.
Yeah, we're going to Spires.
The bad part is I'm dragging him on callings. I don't know where the money's going.
Oh my god.
Paying off his dealer or something. I don't know.
I must
not
have
have guild repairs, Kagan?
Like,
Jesus.
what? How are you so? I don't lose money rating. Like, how?
So I think my add-on that I have,
What do you
or like I've got an
do?
add-on that auto repairs
You-
me. It uses my gold.
Oh
I
yeah.
said it to
that.
guild
Oh,
repairs.
Kagan, that's the problem
Like,
right there.
I don't use guild
Repairs are so
repairs, and I'm
expensive.
like,
No, I spend
I
easily.
use guild
I
repairs.
repair
yeah,
my
I
gear
easily
for.
spend like 10k a week on it, but like I still
Oh,
use my money.
Yeah, I spend 4 to 500k or 4 to 500 gold per repair several times a night.
Yeah,
Like,
like my gold
That's
will go
why
Friends
down
get
if
I'm
you're
hit
rating.
salty
a lot
whenever
more.
People fucking kill me. Like it's
they
expensive.
need to change. I hate the system. You know what the system is, right?
It's
repair-
just 6 gold out of it. It's like
No.
that's the
But
point.
like, do you know the math or whatever behind it? It's
it's
item
based
level.
on the item level, isn't it?
Yeah. The higher the item level of the item, the higher you pay to repair it. So like,
Wait.
as you get more raid geared and shit, they start sucking money out of you faster.
I mean,
So-
it makes sense. Like if you're
You
if you have
guys are
fancier shit, it should be harder to fix.
you guys are saying that you don't take advantage of ye old garrison for 4 hours?
What?
There's a garrison buff
Oh.
that you can get that lasts 4 hours where you lose no durability.
Yeah, I can't be fucking.
Just don't die. It's all right.
I was gonna say it doesn't persist through death, right? So that's
No, I wish.
probably not great for raiding. I mean,
No.
a hunter could probably get some use out of it, but
Yeah, if people
Possibly.
didn't
Good
oh
for
my
sure.
actively
god,
try
I
to
triggered
get you
him.
killed.
Why did I trigger him?
Like, why you
There's
gotta
not stomach.
actively try to kill the hunter just because
I
we're
feel like
better
I've been
than you and
standing
can
there for
survive?
3 years.
You know?
No, okay, no, I'm still waiting. Cool.
Time goes by slower when you're high, dude. Cheers.
I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, it's only midnight 16.
What are we doing, fam? Let's
12
play.
hour stream. Let's go, dude.
Overrides. Actually,
nope.
no, we're not doing overrides because I just did 12 of those.
12.
We're also not doing overrides because they haven't implemented them in WoW yet.
Yeah, I should be finishing your Destiny. please.
Actually, we're doing the closest thing to overrides that WoW has to offer.
I know. I think Nightfalls would be. I think.
Yeah, Nightfalls are closer to dungeons, but dungeons are the closest thing to.
Is it still Navoda? It's not Tuesday
Shoot
yet,
up.
right? God damn it.
No,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
still Navoda.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Other things are closer to a dungeon, but the dungeon is the closest thing to many things.
What?
That's so deep, dude.
Like a dungeon?
I'd argue that it's more like a
It's a math thing.
It's like a
It's math. All squares are
Yeah,
rectangles.
you guys
not
don't
all
understand
rectangles are squares.
math. It's math.
It is. It's math. It's all squares are rectangles, but not all but no rectangles are squares.
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Oh.
No rectangles are squares.
Yeah, no rectangle can be a square.
So stuff is near the dungeon, but not everything is near the dungeon. Is what you're saying?
I don't think that was
I don't
my
know.
point, but I can't remember my point. Okay, so Kagan, a square
I lost
is a
track of it.
rectangle because the definition of a rectangle is just something that has 4 right angles. So
Because is that like the word? Like, is it like
First-
something
first-
rectangle? Is that like
I don't
or-
know. But
or no,
for a
that's-
square, it has to have
Just the
4 90-degree
yeah,
angles and 4 equilateral.
I said reset.
Oh,
reset.
my bad.
Who's-
Thank God, this
who's-
angel's here.
I'm
Oh no, we
leader.
don't want to take the angel. Oh
No,
no,
we'll summon you. We'll summon you. Don't go in. Oh God, am
You're
I the only one outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are the only one outside.
I'm
We
the
all went
only
in.
smart one.
Like,
I meant to reset it when we were gonna do a thing, but forgot.
Kagan with the real play. For real though, that's actually gonna get you out faster, which is disgusting. But
Archie, what am I stuck on? I just want to go into the data vortex.
Hey, what are you doing, Munchkin?
Party. Yep, there you go.
oh yeah, no, 100%. That's the fastest way out of that shell. I say about like the ancient heavenly city in the sky.
Can this girl just?
You can talk to Carestia though, and she takes you
Dude.
out.
Maybe I do need to be Kyrian. What's going on here, ladies? Woo!
To old biddies.
Big old blue titties, dude. The best kind.
Dude, and like
I don't know.
upskirts from hell.
I
like,
guess
we
if
got
you're like
going
a
on here,
necrophiliac.
man.
Hmm?
I mean, if
I
you're
think
into Dr. Manhattan,
necrophiliacs are the only things I know of. That,
Nah, man, it's all about the
Which
Cesari. Are
scary.
you kidding me?
Yeah, Mr. Manhattan. I mean, he doesn't have a dick though. Also, if he touched you, you would die.
Doesn't he though? I thought he did have it
I
in
don't
the
know.
more recent
Sorry.
one.
Oh, I,
sure he
I
has
think they
a
gave,
Wasn't there a
I
whole
think they gave him a
controversy over Dr.
bulge.
Manhattan's dick?
They gave him a bulge, and it's like, wait, what is that? Like, because he's not wearing clothes.
Yeah,
So, does he has a subdermal penis, or like what's
Apparently.
going on?
Don't,
It
don't judge us,
should
Monica,
be
okay?
reset.
Subdermal penis.
That's
I bet that hasn't been said off. Wait, are you guys outside? Oh yeah, you are. Hi. Hello. That thing, the top right corner of the load screen. That's the thing in the sky that I was talking about. Where is it? It's.
God, I still haven't gotten enough stasis skills in these
Oop,
overrides.
I walked out.
Brutal.
Oh no, the key started. Was I ready?
I hope
No.
so. Because we going.
Flask. I was gonna redo my flask and armor kit.
Hagen's trying to drop a guild bank.
Yeah, no, I got.
For good reasons, I'm sure.
For
Oh
obvious
no,
reasons.
this is a thing now. Okay, so the golden ones make it so that none of the mobs around them can be stunned or interrupted.
Yep.
So they can be stunned and interrupted, but nothing around them can. So some pulls, it's not possible to do with the golden boy in the mix. So you have to hard CC them with like hunter traps, mage, polymorph, shit like that. Like you have to hard CC them and fight the other mobs without them.
Is
but
it
it's only certain
possible to
pulls.
like entangling roots them and keep them away?
Maybe,
Y'all-
yes.
I had to say the only reason I ask is because we don't have a hard CC in this group.
Right, yeah, no, and we'll be fine. There won't be any impossible ones in this dungeon. There'll be some harder ones, but like there's some in other dungeons where like the mobs have heals. And, like,
Right.
you can't interrupt the heals, so you cannot do it with them like that. It's like,
You
So-
just run the 2-1-2.
no, we're running a 5.
No.
2-1-2, yes.
Huh?
But
Oh yeah, 2 tanks. Yeah, we
Tank-
are.
tank
I
dealer
didn't even think
DPS.
about that. How high are we gonna push this meme?
do it!
All
to the
the way.
moon.
18k tonight!
Okay, does anybody have an offensive dispel in this group? I don't think they do.
I have, I can dispel, well not dispel, but I can do like enrage things.
No, nobody's a mage.
I think shamans,
Or
Shamans can
shaman,
No
purge.
blue classes in here.
demon hunters.
Hunter too. We actually do.
Demon hunters have singe magic. Yeah. Does like you can de-enrage them? So
Yeah, but we
do
do magic
something,
too.
yeah.
Like it does a magic. I'm pretty sure.
cool. Yeah.
Need to make another tea. I should have made another drink.
Pretty sure people get mad at me when I dispel things. And
I mean, we're
somebody
playing.
steal
We're
it.
playing all. We're playing 2 of the same class, a paladin, and then angry strong boys. Like,
Now I
Angry
need to
strong
actually look
boys.
at rank
there we
shot. Do we still get a magic effect?
Just angry.
go. I think so.
I thought I'm pretty sure.
okay, so like this pull is one that's hard.
I can't
Because
remember.
there
I
is
know we
stuff you want to
got
kick,
interrupted.
like
Oh,
the
the
robot.
Goliath. Yeah, you can't. Okay.
So you just have to nuke the Mender. If you don't have a hard CC, Mender has
Yeah,
to die.
one
Like,
range,
this
one
is
magic effect.
on higher difficulties. That would
Be
bad.
very
Like,
hard. Yeah.
the only way we could do it at that point would be if like we would have had to have thought about it coming into it, and our paladin would have had 2 talented repents. Like that's the only way this group could do it.
What are you doing, Munchkin? Being
Well,
attacked
short
by a
of no,
kitten.
well, actually, I take that back. We could
He's a
have
pagan,
we could
10K
have rooted him
DPS.
and pulled it all the way back to the angel, and I'm sure that
Mhm.
would have been enough range. But
I can push condemn. I'm not gonna have any damage for this.
same shit
fucking
as
boss, though.
earlier. Just keep her. I think I took control of her last time, so you can drive her this time. Or I can drive her.
Dude, thank God they changed that cleave,
Mhm.
that AoE frontal. I
Dude,
would
it was
die
so
to that every
toxic.
time,
It
dude.
was so toxic before, because you're trying to juke the laser beam and the fucking projectiles, and then suddenly it's like, oh, hey, fuck a you.
Fuck you,
We
man.
just
Fuck
run right
you.
into both of those.
Should I try to die right here?
No.
No.
That's funny.
Do you want to fail the cave?
Self-aware wolves.
We're not gonna fail if 5 key with Kagan tanking or DPSing.
Self-aware wolves. Ah, get it?
Self-aware wolves. You dumb, Borsta.
Well, I'm
You
standing
have
in
a
the beat.
Fury Legendary, Kagan? Like, I mean,
I
come
have,
on,
yeah. I have a Fury Legendary.
You can't see it, but I have one.
Yeah, man. You don't know me? Oh my god. No, my Ravagers,
Look at
please!
it. Oh, there's poop there.
I was wondering
Fuck
what
your
those orange
Ravager,
things were.
Bone Storm. I'm helping the healer. Look at me go. Get back here, you stupid Jules Verne.
But no,
Or-
I'm playing arms right now.
Oh, really?
What
Okay.
does that mean?
Yeah. Well, you said something about Fury, and I don't know. I'm not playing Fury right now. I was playing
leveling
Fury
as
earlier.
Fury. I was
Yeah, I was
leveling as
playing Fury
Fury
earlier,
It was
but-
fun.
Don't look at my death and decay.
It's only like
Don't
6
look
buttons,
at it.
which I like.
Yeah, Fury. I don't like Fury because it doesn't have a lot of buttons.
Don't look at it.
I like it because it doesn't have a lot of.
It's terrible.
Okay, I'll IBF this. Don't get stunned.
The vicious war bear.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I didn't hit IBF. I hit AMS. Oopsie.
So because it goes with all your colors on there, Kagan? Is that what you
No.
use that?
Yeah, hello.
Ooh,
I
hit
have
the
huge
lowest.
Alliance pride, man. What?
So matchy.
I'm doing all the damn Bone Storm. I'm immortal.
I gotta get them in execute range faster, please, before my goldens are down.
Okay, Bone Storm's over. I am no longer immortal. I fucking love Bone Storm.
Oh, rip. Oh, rip. Oh.
It's like one of the most unique skills in the game, in my opinion.
I really like Born Storm too. It's still a talent, right? I'm pretty sure, which sucks. because it's like,
Unfortunately.
you can't. Like nothing is better.
It's so good.
Yeah, I really like
It's so
the
good.
rage, the resource. Like you can use
Red
it, but if you
Thirst.
don't use
Well,
it right,
I mean,
like
High-end people will use
Oh, that's right.
Purgatory.
We're
Yeah,
doing
LOS.
thingy, right?
Uh-huh.
Get back.
Yeah,
get back.
Purgatory absolutely has its place in hitting, but I'll
Oh,
get that
they're
one.
pulling up there, Kagan.
I'm waiting.
He's gonna
I
charge.
also have slappy hands, so like they couldn't
Yeah,
get away
thank
from us
you.
if we wanted to.
Oh, charge, duh. I think of that.
Look at the
Easy to
slappy
always pull this,
hands.
so
You guys see why they call it slappy hands?
Oh, I know why they call it slapping hands, because that's
'Cause
all.
It's just like a
That's all
bunch
it
of green
does.
hands. Yeah, it's just a bunch of green hands reaching out and swiping the air.
Yeah, it's great for
I never saw that
Unholy
before.
and Frost.
And
I'm
blood.
Yeah, and blood.
Bone Storm!
And you gotta say it like Lord Marrogar.
And just lower, just... My throat's dry. My throat's dry. I've been talking.
You also have the little You need a little bit of that like auto tune on your voice to really get it.
Horse has been doing a lot of narrating today.
He has been doing a lot of narrating. It's been very helpful.
Okay, yeah, like I'm explaining these fights, and I don't think there's anyone here who hasn't done these dungeons before. So like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Listen, as a tank, from a tank perspective, though, thanks.
It's really
'cause
good.
I actually don't mind hearing this.
Yeah, because I'm sure at some point in time I'll probably play Guardian. So
I've learned a thing or two, Borsa, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm banking on, is that there's tips and tricks you don't know about.
But yeah, change
There
the title to
definitely
the more
are.
you know.
There's a ton of shit I don't know about these, so super helpful.
So we did it backwards there, but like on that poll, especially on higher,
Yeah, it's my fault.
squad leader has to die first because she's making.
Squad leader
only-
didn't-
the
I'm the
squad
worst
leader-
leader.
The squad leader is making the other mobs take 70% reduced AoE damage.
Yeah.
The other mobs
You're the
got
worst
to get
enemy.
range first. So guess which died first?
Kill the golden ring one, Kagan. Come on.
Yeah, we want to. Typically, you want to AoE these down evenly, but like if you can nuke the golden one down, that's great because these really should be interrupted. Insidious Venom, it stacks and it hurts a
Hurts really
lot.
bad. Some healers don't have
insane.
anything to deal with it.
Yep, it can literally like break groups.
oof.
That pat right there, and then the previous one has those guys, and yeah, they will absolutely.
It's amazing
just
how
kill
quickly
tanks.
nerds will get mad at each other. Another squad leader here, so again, everything else is taking 70% reduced damage until she dies. Essentially, not literally 70% less because it's only AoE, but like, so you could still target something else down, single target.
I feel like
but-
I'm dying.
Most people have some kind of cleave, whether they're doing single target or not. So, okay, be careful. There is another pull in here. Some people forget about it. It brings me great joy to watch them get fucking pounced on and murdered. But
Oh, by the cats, yeah.
there's an invisible group of cats ahead.
I always like run ahead and throw down consecration. I'm like, let's go.
That's not toxic at all.
No, like I mean that's like I know like people are like gonna. mess that
No,
up,
that's what
so-
that's what I try. My death and decay
To
wasn't up right
prevent
there.
other people from running into it. That's not opposite.
I just throw death and decay out. Hope they walk into it. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
they're
Sigils
visible.
for
Oh my
Demon
god,
Hunter.
I so miss the glyph back in the day for Paladin that let you have a
Targetable consecrate.
Oh,
Yep.
it was so good.
That would have been awesome.
It
Drinking.
just turned consecrate into
I need
death
to
and
remember to
decay.
innervate myself more in these, even though they're lobby dungeons. I'm like not even hitting my innervate button, and that's my fault. Just
You're
cruising
probably-
through
you're
here like
probably
la
also
la la.
overhealing
This
a
is a
lot.
lower key. I don't need that spell. All right, here we go.
Cats.
Kagan, what are you doing? You're sitting there.
Waiting for the healer.
Well, I didn't.
I'm on my way. Just live, Boris. I got you.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Don't
We're
die.
fine.
CD.
Don't
No, we're
die.
fine.
Pop CD. You're fine.
I'm a death knight.
Nice strike.
You can
nice
have my
strike.
Blood
regrowth.
DK. You don't
Yeah.
even need a healer. Come
It's
on.
true.
Alright. It's alright, tank bro. I got you, tank bro.
Just
So
ask
there's a
Kagan to,
talent.
like, off
There's
heal
a talent
you,
that you
it'll
will
be fine.
very, very rarely find yourself with an excuse to use. It's your last row of talents. I think the one on the right called Last Stand. It is such a fun fucking
Yeah.
talent.
It's
It's such a
all
fun-
targets are taunted. Amazing.
Right. So like typically the weakness of Divine Shield is that
It
the
drops
mobs will all
everything.
ignore you. Yeah, they'll ignore you and kill other people. With that, you get to just fucking sit there in Divine Shield. All mobs are taunted onto you while it's up.
Yeah, that
It's,
would be.
it's really
fucking
fun to
helpful.
use. It's so fun. It comes at a cost though. The middle talent is like a huge DPS and HPS boost. So like it comes at a giant cost. But if you do get like I did it the other day when I tanked that 15 that we did on my paladin, I was like, you know what, fuck it, with necrotic and just the fact that my paladin's dusty. Squad leader, by the way, single target kill. But yeah, I was like, between him being dusty and just my level and whatever, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll run that. And yeah, it definitely helped a couple times when I was just like, okay, I'm immune for 8 seconds now.
Gave you some breathing
I
room.
forget which one I take on that one.
You want the middle one.
Well-
If you're not using the middle one, you're failing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used the middle one, or possibly the one on the right.
No, the one on the right's the one I'm talking about. Where you?
Yeah,
Oh,
Righteous
taunts
Protector. Each holy power spent reduces the remaining cooldown on Avenging Wrath and Guardian
Mhm.
Ancient. That's the middle one. Sanctified Wrath is on the left. Avenging Wrath lasts 25% longer and causes Judgment to generate 1 additional holy power.
Yeah, that one's okay if you have the right legendary, but outside of that scenario, it's me.
Yeah.
But the middle one is the catch-all. Like the middle one, just more Avenging Wrath. What
Generally
more do you need to
good.
say? Like more Avenging Wrath. Okay, yeah, I want that.
I'll
Yeah, 'cause
take
you're
it.
just throwing Hammer of Wrath nonstop.
Well, plus it gets you down to about a minute on your cooldown, at least depending on your haste, which means it lines up a lot better with your, if you take Holy Avenger, and you should, but if you take Holy Avenger, it lines up with your Holy Avenger. You can instead, because Holy Avenger's 2 minute, no, what is it? I can't remember anymore. But their cooldowns don't normally line up, and you can use that middle talent to kind of force them to line up.
We have hero. We're doing heroes.
No.
No.
Oh my god.
You get drums?
What if
Use
that had killed
drums.
me?
I don't think anyone has drums.
Yeah.
It's filthy
We're fine.
leather
We
worker.
don't
Gross.
need it.
We're a bunch of
Oh,
casuals.
clearly.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Kagan's
these
throwing.
orbs, in case it's not obvious, these orbs that shoot out the other orbs
Oh,
spawn.
Sorry, go ahead.
They spawn based on where he dashes from when he does his Dark Strike or whatever. So, like, what I like to do, Dark Stride, that. So he's going to spawn an orb there because that's where he was standing when he left. I like to keep them all really stacked up for like the first 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then he starts to do a recharge, or like before he goes into the recharge, I move him away. That way, they're all just kind of concentrated, coming from the same area.
I see.
Like those 2 I would have had pretty much stacked on top of each other. And then I thought there was a third, but I guess I'm wrong about that part.
Ew.
But yeah, you just keep them together and then you just move them to the other side of the room. And you can make that move 2 or 3 times pretty easily.
Okay.
So like here, you just want to tank him. Like it seems counterintuitive to be right next to this thing, but you'd want to keep him like on this other one. And now the new one is going to spawn right there next to it. And then you would just move him away. He's gonna die, but he would do his next, like recharge and shit, and you would just be way far away
Kagan's
from.
doing way too much DPS to move.
Oh no, grab the angel by her tits while she's running!
Oh my god.
Just reach up and pinch each nipple.
I didn't realize she was active while she was flying that way.
I got lucky, guys. My angel had barbells, so it was easier to hold on.
Grab the angel while she's running.
Grab her tits while
Grab the
she's
teddy, grab the teddy.
Dude, I mean, it's
Dude,
only
these-
fair
these
because she grabs
cats-
all of you by the tits.
Dude, these
so-
cats have some
That's true.
insane neck
fair.
and ab strength. Look at the cat. They have some insane neck and ab strength to be keeping their body parallel. when they're being
She's
held
not
by
even
something in their
holding
head.
me.
Planking the whole ride, dude. Alright, whatever. Show off, dude.
Planking through the sky, dude. Flying on an air plank.
So many of these mobs like can't be stunned in here. It feels bad.
Yeah, they're like
dude,
mini
shit,
bosses,
I
and they
complain
don't
about it all
tell
the time,
you.
dude.
They need a new classification. Like we have Silver Dragon and Gold Dragon. We need something like a Black Dragon or something. It just tells you like, hey, this isn't a boss, but it's immune to
It's a
that.
good idea, of course.
Yeah.
Why not just go with like
No
blue,
pull,
right?
no pull. Yeah, whatever. Just something.
Blue,
you know.
green, purple.
Platinum.
I was trying to follow like a coolness progression, going silver to gold to like black, I guess.
But what about platinum?
Well, but platinum is like silver, so like
Yeah, but it's like
silver, gold,
bluish
silver.
color.
Silver, gold, silver. Yeah, silver, gold, sky blue would be cool. I'm trying to click off buffs instead of mounts. Oops. Why did I click it off instead of just summoning a new one? I'm walking. The world may never know.
No,
Or
no,
is it
you.
just lost his flask?
Huh? No.
I'm just
Okay. I go, you wait for them to throw at me, then you go. They're throwing
we
at
go.
me. Just kidding, it didn't even tickle.
One still chucked their spear at me. It was very rude.
They're not chucking, they're hurling, okay?
Yeah, check the privilege.
Okay.
Fucking spear checkers.
They're
They're
barfing. They're
hurling.
barfing
okay.
all over us. They're just.
Oh god.
Oh.
Don't make the noise. Don't make the noise, I swear. puking noises. Ugh.
Okay, make sure you're not in China so we can all stack when we need to. Having a melee heavy group is actually kind of nice for this boss.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, this one is.
It gets really scary.
There's
I
another
don't know for the tank. Like
There's
you
another
can't.
Oh, for the purifying blast?
Oh, there's not
No,
another
the
one.
stomp, dude. The stomp.
Okay, we move.
Yeah, whenever
yeah.
he does his stomp,
Out
it
of the
like
poo.
leaves the melee super bad, dude. Especially on the harder.
Well, I thought the stomps were just frontal.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they are. Well, I don't know. I just got hit by one.
I would say I just got hit by it, but
Stay behind
Like
the
the
boss.
side of him.
Stay behind the boss. We'll see.
okay.
Beast down on the tank.
But like what I'm talking about is the stomp. So yeah, it definitely didn't hit us right there. But like when we're moving right here,
Oh shit!
it's really hard not to get cleaved by the stomp when the tank is moving and it just one shots melee.
Oh yeah, when
So,
we're walking out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got
Oh
a
my
shot
god!
for you.
Turn around. My character wouldn't turn around. My right click. I was
Yeah.
just getting punched in the back.
Rip, dude. Actually, I should have just intervened you. Goddamn.
Nah, that's alright.
What are you
Stupid
doing,
mouse.
baby?
So we're gonna
Thanks, put a
be
stack on
we're
you.
gonna be off-centered from him when these orbs start spawning. So you'll have to pay attention. Make sure you get all the ones from the first group first. Like sadly, you can't just grab them while they're blue.
Oh, somebody has to.
I lied. They go okay. They go by closest to him. All right, cool. Knowledge acquired.
Hashtag pally
Wait, no.
things.
I mean, Death Knight can just AMS it.
No, I know, but it was just funny watching him do it. Is all.
Mhm. Also, my Brewmaster, I just pop Zen Med and walk through him. It's like,
Mhm.
hey, this skill gets used one time per expansion. Because Zen
Use the one
Meditation
time.
is terrible. Seriously. I don't know if y'all are familiar, but Zen Meditation is dog shit. It don't matter. We aren't getting fucking... We're not getting another charge phase.
I think I've heard you talk about it. It's the one that reduces
Speaking
your
of that, it was
I think
toxic running
magic
through that
damage
shit.
taken if you don't
No,
get
it's-
hit, right?
No, it's
I know what it
all
did.
damage. It reduces all
all?
damage by 60%, but it breaks if you get hit.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's dumb.
Yeah,
and I
tank,
get
just
it.
don't get
supposed to be
hit,
for, like,
right?
one
But,
big hit,
I mean,
right?
no.
But-
To be fair, it makes sense, right? Let's think we're meditating. If you're meditating and someone walks
Yeah,
up
no,
and
that makes
punches
sense.
you in the face, you're probably not going to be meditating anymore.
I mean,
You
what
might
if
be
your
doing-
what if your happy
crystal.
place
There's
is
a crystal. There's a crystal. There's a crystal.
beast punch
Too late.
land, I guess.
Crystal.
It's somewhere up here.
I
I
grabbed
think.
the boobs.
Ow!
Yeah,
Hey,
you were like right on it.
stop! Stop attacking
It's like
me.
so obvious, right? But you've never noticed it. It's crazy.
Is it?
Ow!
It's not only
It's
in
in the
Mythic,
bowl.
right?
It's what?
Or in the belt,
It's not.
I think.
Yeah, it's like right on the ledge of the
Mhm.
the drink there. But it's not only in Mythic, right? It's in.
No, it's
regular?
anywhere. It's in this
I
dungeon.
don't know
Okay.
it's in any of them.
I don't-
There's like three in this dungeon, and then 2 in the other, I think, and then the other 45 are out in the world.
Alrighty, boys and girls, what did we learn from last time?
Nothing.
Pull 'em all.
Don't pull them all.
Cleave.
Pull them all.
But my purse.
Oh, hey, that wasn't me. I was just kidding.
Okay,
No, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I
Why
swear.
did you actually target
It
it?
wasn't me. It wasn't me, dude.
It's
Who
in
done
poo.
it?
Shattering throw?
Move-
I
move
just-
the
No, that was me. I did it.
Okay.
Move them out of the poo.
Thanks, tank, please.
Oh, hey, stop licking me.
Alright.
Your tongue is sharp.
I mean, I did like the condemn phase. It was fine.
Oh no,
Ow.
Astolfo healed.
Fucking Astolfo.
I was gonna say, cool points if anyone knows who the fuck Astolfo is.
One of the characters in Fate Grand Order, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, the girly boy.
The only
Yeah,
reason
you
I
guys
know
are
that
talking
is
about it.
because
Yeah,
one of
I want
my
to-
raid members is a trap
Wow,
that loves
I thought-
Astolfo.
I thought nobody would know, and all of you knew.
What? Well, we're the ones
I had
who
no
agree
idea.
with you when we're sitting here
Yeah.
critiquing Benny's horrible anime
That's true.
choices.
That's true. That's true.
Dude, can this big lady with the big tits help us here, please? Help
She
me.
She's
is.
fighting the
Totally.
boss.
She's fighting the boss, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, is she?
the Archon is
Yes.
Yeah, she's getting her ass beat by the boss.
Really?
No, she's
Yes, really. She's fighting Devos.
She's fighting
Yeah.
Devos.
I don't see
Devos
her.
is
She
the-
is.
She's
Oh,
behind
okay.
us. She's behind us. They're having a Harry Potter
Warner
battle.
is winning.
Oh,
They're
they're
having a
wanting
Harry
each
Potter
other.
battle.
They're having a wand fight, yes.
It's a Harry Potter battle.
Sectum, thoughts? I'm gonna die.
Is he
standing
still
here, 'cause
here?
I'm trying to look at
It's
the
on the
fucking.
channel, but I know. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit
He's
by
too busy
every.
being sweaty on Overwatch, I think.
Oh, okay. Get that skin,
Yeah,
boy.
right now.
Well, that's right. Did the Ash Challenge start yet? I saw that was coming out.
I think he said something about a Widowmaker skin yesterday.
Oh,
Here we go.
yeah,
By the way,
there's
on higher
he's got it, though.
difficulties, if you get to this boss with hero, you do not hero her on the first phase. You hero her
You're
on
on
the second phase, because first phase you have all your other cooldowns,
Right.
and third phase you have your executes.
Oh my
you
god,
hero the
this
middle
charge
phase to keep them
bitch.
short. Oh yeah, in the blue.
I think they
Two
moved this platform.
2 in the
this
pink, 1 in the blue.
expunge.
Gotta remember.
Not expunge, just override.
2 in the pink, 1 in the sink, or blue. What? What? Tank.
Chicken said it.
Kagan, you said the quiet part out loud. Why?
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking out loud. I was trying to decipher what you were saying out loud. I figured it out, and
I'm
Oh.
sorry. That was a bad place to put that.
I was just chilling in it for a while, like, what's wrong with me?
My fault.
And now I'm sitting here thinking, like, what's wrong with me?
Stormbolt
You got
takes
me in the
damage.
group. That's what's wrong with you.
Okay, everyone grab the balls.
I always like freak out when we're in that blue thing because it gives you the defensive stance animation, which is DPS minus. And like, so I like start like looking if I'm like which stance I'm in, you know, and it's just like,
It's distracting, if nothing else.
yeah. See, like the shields that float around you.
Damn it, I shouldn't have. Oh no.
You missed!
Oh no.
That's not good. We need to
I
get
got
the balls.
distracted. Yeah, we just gotta grab him again. I was like,
Ignore pain, Kagan.
Yeah, actually,
you're
I can't get that last one. I'm so slow. Actually, warriors suck.
Why can't I get that?
You have one.
You guys are like,
You're holding one in your weird little.
Oh, I am. Oh,
earrings.
okay.
I got it. Oh no, I died!
She's got one big blue boob. Somebody else throw the spear.
we have resist. Violet gets a big.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
fine,
I'm caught it,
I'll
but as
throw-
soon as
oh
I'm
my
up, I'll
God.
get them up. I'll get her
Okay,
up first so
don't
she
miss
can
this
get
time.
Kagan up. You up.
Okay, I didn't miss, but she's still gonna do it for a few more seconds.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just a few more seconds.
Sorry,
That's
you
the
guys
last
got
B
this.
res.
Oh my god, I'm a Death Knight. Did that go?
Yeah.
Oh, we're a Mythic Plus. We only
Did.
have so many. Never
Mhm.
mind.
Yeah, that's why I said it was the last one.
Bruh, if you think I know words right now. Oh my god, no.
Oh no!
I had no speed boost.
Alright, let's do this. I can bear.
We have 13 minutes, so you guys fucking do your best. That is plenty. That is plenty of time to turn around and do this the right way if this doesn't pan out. Do it.
Bear team, go!
Frenzied regen.
My friends.
It's your favorite root taking spell.
Oof.
Why weren't you healing? You're a healer.
I know.
She wanted to do Drew things.
She wanted to be a
no,
bear
we're
tank,
Gonna kill
bro.
that, the two of us? I
Oh,
was sticking
totally.
around.
13
It
minutes.
would
you
have
got
taken
it
us
done.
13 minutes to kill it, but we
Yeah,
probably would have killed it.
Completely taken it. Because
Yeah.
Kavok's on cooldown, so I got nothing, essentially.
What? You 13 minutes? You got 7 more convokes.
That's true. That's true.
It's very true, actually.
Convoke, that's a strat. That's a strat.
Oh my god.
Takes 20 minutes, but it's good.
You got 7
Oh, that
more
was funny.
convokes.
I should have thought. I really should have.
You thought.
I
Thought.
didn't. I wasn't thought, and that's my problem.
All right.
Besides, I haven't bear formed in too long, so.
Oh my
it's fine.
god, I forgot. My Death Knight is the character who has the shirt.
The shirt?
What,
The shirt.
Precious' ribbon?
Yes, look at my buffs.
Nah, man, it's all about the fashionista one. No.
Look at my buffs.
You are the best in
Best
show.
in show.
Okay. Now that everyone knows that. Oh yeah, trinket. I can trinket her. For the first time this dungeon. Don't run through me.
My God, this
You're
bitch.
so far away. We need a monk tank. We need 3 tanks.
I can go bear tank.
No, we need monk. Monk may make boss move faster. That's actually why monks have my favorite taunt in the game. Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
She fucking, like, this run-through skill is awful.
Yeah, it's like, you bitch, could you not? I guess what you could do is tank her next to a wall.
And just face her
have
into the
everybody
wall.
Yeah, like all the DPS behind her.
Let me
That would just
refresh
get
my
awkward
bleeds on
with
you,
these
you
black
stupid hoe.
circles.
There we go.
Why do I just forever have this black circle around me? Oh, I spawned one of those and it ran away. The spear.
It didn't let you
This-
pick it up? Question mark?
Positive.
You already holding one? You thought
He
you
wasn't.
did, you thought?
He wasn't.
I thought I
He
did, I
like
thought.
leaped on it.
I left, picked up, and then doored back. I thought, and then
It must have been your MS. You see what I did there?
Did I spell reflect my orb pickup ability? Like, what's going on here?
I know, probably just
Your
like,
meaning? No, I don't have it for you.
I'm fine. What? I'm a
I'm
death
fine.
knight. I do my best at 0 health.
Oh, that's true, actually.
That is when Deathstrike is my best friend. I see that you are close to death. Let us not.
Wonder if I can spell reflect that. I should try. I think I've tried before though. I think I've had this discussion outside before, and then like almost wiped a key or wiped a key.
Lost confidence doesn't make you spawn a black thing, does it?
Yes, it does. It absolutely does.
I'm
and when
so
I
dumb.
I'm trying to wait to cleanse until people are in a good
just-
spot.
I'm a tank, so I've never had it. I didn't realize that was like the people calling that out were going to be the poop spawners. Now that I know that, I can keep an eye on people better.
Yeah, yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know, indeed.
God, I just popped cooldowns this hoe, dude.
If only she phased at predictable health percentages or something.
Yeah, like condemn phases. That's the predictable ones. Okay, we go again. Pick up, in.
Yeah, I guess
Door.
it depends on your. Wow, they're all left side. What the fuck?
There's one right in the middle.
Also, look, that one stopped. Go, Ghoul, grab it for me, you fucked.
What do you think I pay you for?
That's it. No
Good way,
kittens
girl.
for you tonight. Yeah, sorry, he only eats kittens.
How sad.
That's just all he likes.
I mean, they are cute and fluffy, so they're probably extra tasty.
Okay, Ravagers, come with me. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Oh, it is Kagan's Ravager I was seeing. Never mind all that bullshit said about a mob getting a Ravager. It just looks so fucking toned down for me. I must have my graphics turned way down right now.
We did it!
I didn't see anything red. It was literally just like a light gold axe spinning in a circle.
Yes, yes!
Pro.
What
Newts!
Hey, look.
Not the upgrade I wanted, but I'll take it.
I mean, I'm going from a 120 to a 194.
Well, like, here's the thing, like, my WoW career consists of getting every piece of Mythic Plus gear that I can, like, super high level, and having a really shitty weapon for the rest of fucking eternity.
This
Oh,
chest,
yeah.
this chest is taking me from item level 163 to 167 and a half.
Like, there was, like, a legit point in time where I ran King's Rest non-stop for, like, 3 days straight and never got the weapon.
King's Rest is so unkind to me. I never got my raptor.
I didn't even care about the Raptor at the time. I was just like, give me my goddamn fucking weapon, and I never
And
got
you
it.
probably got 3 of them as a result.
No, actually, I didn't get any. I would have loved the Raptor, but I was so angry that I couldn't get a weapon, and I tried for every dungeon that could possibly give me a weapon and never got a weapon upgrade. I think I finally got a weapon upgrade by having one of my friends take pity on me and take us through heroic Nihilotha. And I think I finally got a weapon that way. And it wasn't even the best slot weapon either. It was like some shitty other weapon. It was felt bad. Okay, we should probably call it there because I got work in the morning and work is poop.
Rip, dude.
Darn.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
It was fun. Thank you
Yeah,
for all
thank
your
you
help.
guys.
Benny's here. Hi, Benny. Welcome.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Ashley.
What does that mean? It's time for.
Is it time?
Guys, my mouth just got so heavy.
Your mouth got heavy.
Your mouth got heavy.
Hold
What
on
does
a
that
second.
mean?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
It's heavy. I don't know, dude. My face feels so weird.
Gummies, man. Gummies.
I guess, dude. Speaking of.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Ashley. Let's go.
2 more.
In the middle of an override.
This will easily be the highest I've ever been. This is gonna be. Oh, good or bad? It will be good or bad.
Well, let's hope for good.
So what's the play?
Yeah, I mean, it only goes bad if you let it go bad. You
It probably depends on your perspective too. What's really bad for me would probably be really good for you. Let's be honest.
What are you doing, Ash? You doing a dungeon?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Why wouldn't? What?
I always do my dungeon. On Mondays.
Oh yeah, you always do your dungeon by yourself.
For like the last 2 months.
Quietly in the corner, in the same
Yeah.
room, but in the corner.
Maybe y'all were busy.
Not that busy.
Huh?
What?
Just some stuff.
I'm teaching Mr. Runecarver my cat's eye curio that I got.
What we do
And
now?
my
definitely-
Leafa infused
We
embrace.
definitely could do it 16 now. It would be awesome,
Are we-
actually.
Ew, no. Gross. No, we're
Or
doing
do we have
Destiny
people for?
stuff. Disgusting.
Do people even still want to play Destiny? I don't know. I'm trying to read the room, and I can't tell.
I do.
Divinity.
Ooh, Divinity.
Get me to make a character while I'm high, so I can make a really stupid, fucked up character. Or possibly the greatest ever. I don't know. I'm kind of a genius.
Does anybody want to play Divinity with us? Not you, Sky. I'm just kidding.
Alex
thought
is
you were
really
scared,
scary
so I was just
with
sitting here, like,
fucking Ingy
Mouth
Black.
agape, waiting for the answer.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm sad
I'm
Ingy
actually
Black
checking
isn't
with my
something
guild
that
to see if
like
anybody needs key stuff
lasts
done.
for a long
'cause
time.
they also typically do that on Mondays, but
Yeah, I'm also down to fuck. I'm actually kind of curious, like, how high I can take this shithead Death Knight. Like, what was this, a 5?
It's a 5.
yes.
I'm level 167. Okay. It's fine.
Blood decay
Yeah,
is great.
I want to say
It
I
just
forced Ashley and Sectum to take me through a 15 or 16 tanking when I was like eye level 200 or something.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a difference. Like, at item level 200, you're starting to approach the stat values you need. Like, in terms of
Yeah.
haste and, stuff like that. Like,
This
at
druid's name is
167,
Petty
my
Ursa. I
stats
love
are
it.
0. Let's see, what do I have, actually? Let's check this out. Okay. Crit is 16%. Okay, massive. That's because I get that from strength, right? Strength gives crit? No, strength gives parry. Why is my crit so big? Wow, I have a big crit. Said the Chinese lady with the man voice. Oh. Okay. 9.6 haste. Higher than I would have guessed, but sounds about right. 10% verse. Sexy. And only 26% mastery. Like, I think mastery starts at 20%. So I actually have 6% mastery. Yeah. What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know what is next.
Did anyone in your guild or whatever need something?
Let me flip over there really quick and check. I'll be right back.
Blow the party up then.
I thought you had to
Thank
leave.
you.
I probably don't have to. It looks like they have a full group and not a whole lot of extras, so they're probably just running the keys that the group has, and it's probably fine.
I was talking to Avy.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
we gotta go to bed.
Yeah, we're going to bed.
I didn't hear.
Oh yeah,
what you
they're
just
going.
said.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good.
What's up, brother?
Say bye to your sister, you animal.
I thought I did. Good night.
It was fun. Good night, guys. I'll be right back.
Have a good night, guys.
Yes,
Later,
thank
dude.
you for taking
Nice
us
meeting
through
you,
this
Danny.
dungeon.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you guys too.
This is my collective fortune of idiots that I've acquired over the years. And I love them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down to do more stuff with you guys. This is probably the last day that I'm actually gonna be tanking, so yeah.
What?
Why?
Nah, I don't know. Tanking is not
He has
my
tank anxiety.
thing.
Not your thing.
I have always been a healer.
That's
Will
fair. You're-
always be a healer.
Yeah, especially in dungeons like raids, not as much because it's real strat focused. But like, yeah, in dungeons, there's absolutely a huge amount of like leadership. You make a lot of decisions as the tank. Like
Yeah.
you lead. So I get
That is not what I'm good at. I'm good at just mashing buttons to keep people alive.
fucking, what is it, Idiocracy? He's like, well, he always says to lead, follow, and get out of the way, and I get out of the way. And he's like, yeah, but it's meant to inspire you to lead, or at least embarrass you into following.
I'll grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Adios.
Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, friends. I'm going to turn the stream off for the night, so I hope you all have a good night, and we will see you mañana, maybe.